All right, everybody, we are back on Facebook and all the other destinations. Looks like we did a little reset. Let's do a quick reset. Let's go. People in the Boxes, episode 107.
Welcome to People in the Boxes.
All right, take two. Looks like there's some kind of a problem happening with the interwebs and, space-time continuum along the lines of solar flares and meteor showers and such. Now you're back. See, Twisted and Margaret are both back on the Foos book. Okay, now things are coming back. Okay. Very
Yeah.
weird. We were in the Twilight Zone for a while. We played some good stuff in there, too. We guys all missed out on it. Whew. Need some more
Hey, have
dabs
you
now.
noticed? Have you guys? I don't know if you guys keep track of like military stuff, but have you noticed that like a lot of um
Flight
like
patterns change.
huh?
Flight patterns change in between bases.
No. That a lot of like commanders and stuff of different military bases and whatnot are like being fired.
Glitching in the Matrix. What's not being fired? Sorry? I'm trying to catch up on comments here.
That
High
they're firing
ranking
a lot of
officers.
like a lot of commanders and stuff like that. Like I just saw a thing here where Army sacks another senior enlisted leader. Like a bunch of people are starting to get fired, and like a lot of them are getting like the term that they use for when they fire somebody at a really high level of military leadership, they say that they've lost confidence in their ability to lead.
I'm gonna throw my
Interesting.
profile in the mix here. Um, just to help a little bit. Sorry to cut you off there. All right, we were live on. Nope, it's waiting. It's waiting. Okay, check mark. We probably won't be able to see the comments, but we're now live on my profile. What's up, John Doe? John Doe with the angry.
He's always on your face.
He separated his moist hot dog from his angry faces. Thanks, John. It's a separate thing now. He separated.
It's hot dog water.
Yeah, the moist hot dog versus away from the angry face this time. Usually he dips the angry face or he dips the moist hot dog into the angry faces, but tonight he did not do that. Okay, so we talked about the solar flare, and that's pretty like the biggest version of a solar flare. It's interesting, but then Ted was talking about a meteor shower.
There was a meteor shower recently.
I'll have to see if I can find something about it. And I saw that.
That and everything in retrograde.
Yeah, Mercury. I hate it when Mercury goes retrograde. It's frustrating as hell.
We're crossing into Gemini.
Oh, snap. John Doe brought it back. Oldie but a goodie, John. Angry wet hot dog. Oldie but a goodie. Let's see.
Moist.
That's funny.
Let's see if I can find something. Meteor shower. Let's see. Oh, I could follow NASA. I'll follow NASA just to see what's up.
We just had the Aurora Borealis show up real nice. There's a meteor shower after it.
Rover is about to start the next stage of its Mars mission. A Moth's long climb. Well, never mind. says a months long. Weird. Climb up the western rim of Jezero Crater. Interesting. The moist hot dog. That's right. He always comes in with it. There's the Mars rover. Looks like Johnny Five's cousin. You know.
So that begs the
Relaxation.
question: is that wishful thinking
For what? What do you mean? What
for
you
a
talking about?
moist hot dog?
Maybe. I just think that he doesn't have any au jus sauce, so he dips it in water. You know. World will be on fire around me, and I'll just be picking my veggies. Yeah. Okay. John Doe, dang dude, where your hot dog water so angry? Yeah, the hot dog, angry hot dog water. It's like a new band or something. Um, oh, have you guys heard this story about the astronauts that are just still like stranded in space?
Yeah,
Like, where do I find a good story about that? Let's see.
I don't
Let's see.
know.
Here's some culture stuff. Let's check. Let's see if I can search it.
You're stranded.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
spell. I
they
can't
might be
remember how
up
to
there
spell
for another
astronaut.
6 months.
Oh shit.
I can't. I'm spelling it wrong.
Yeah, I'd say that's stuck. I mean,
No. Not gonna find it here. It looks like. I guess we can search it here. Probably scrub the internet for it. Let's see. NASA to decide on how to bring home stranded astronauts. Al Jazeera. I'm not an Al Jazeera fan, but we'll see what they say. Let's see. Barry Wilmore and Sunita Williams were stranded after problems emerged with Boeing Starliner spacecraft. NASA has said it will decide. Can I read it like this? Let's see. Said it will decide by the end of the month how it will bring home 2 astronauts who were stranded in the International Space Station when their Starliner spacecraft malfunctioned. Barry Butch Wilmore and Sunita Suni Williams took off for their ISS on June 5th as the crew on the Boeing-built Starliner's first crewed flight. They were meant to be in space for 8 days, but found themselves stuck on the ISS after the Starliner's thruster malfunctioned. At a news conference on Wednesday, NASA said it was still analyzing thruster data, but would need to make a decision soon. The thrusters are crucial for holding the capsule in the right position when it descends from orbit. We're reaching a point where that where that last week in August, we really should be making a call, or not sooner, if not sooner, said Ken Bowersox. Associate Administrator of NASA Space Operations Mission Directorate. Jeez,
Hey,
hey,
I got a notification that
it
a
might depend on me
video
a little
got
more.
blocked, and it's your live video.
Hey, creative. It blocked our video, probably because we played something. I bet it was a copyright strike.
It says Paris 2024 rights manager blocked your video because,
Oh, I wasn't supposed to play that, but everyone and their freaking brother can just share the video, I guess.
yeah, I don't know,
Wow, that's messed up. Well, we got Queen Neb in the
because
house.
it may contain 46 seconds of content they own.
I didn't even play any audio. That's crazy. Coming after everyone because they don't like that she's being humiliated about it, I guess. I don't see a strike on my side though. Maybe it's just not hasn't come through yet. Let's see. Paris writes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They blocked the whole thing. Can we just cut out the part that King Neb, what's up, man?
How you doing? How you doing? How's everyone doing?
Well,
Good evening.
we were,
Y'all getting strikes?
yeah, I'm gonna submit a dispute, but I don't think
Yeah, always put that public right thing on in front of your video or whenever you start a stream. Put
what thing?
the fair use.
Like in the title?
Yeah, no, not like when you still like you know how, when I start my lives, I always put that fair use
Uh,
thing on there. So yeah,
huh.
uh-huh.
I don't know what thing you're talking about. I know like a warning or like I
Let
used
me
to
see.
have a
See
like
here,
adult content warning for this show, but
like that.
should I submit this dispute? Isn't it fair? Isn't it fair use?
Right? Yeah. See, fair use act right there. You put that up on before you start your stream.
May make use of copyright material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can get
Okay,
that
well, I'm gonna go
download from
ahead and
Google.
say fair use anyway. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Just
Work.
download that to your screen for like 10 seconds.
Right.
Public domain or let's see. I believe this content because it's in the public domain. Yeah, this is they don't own the content. It was the Olympics.
Right.
What the heck?
I don't
Public
know,
domain
dude.
in that shit.
Like I was saying, Facebook's been weird lately. Like everybody's getting restrictions. Like I got a notification that I got a 7-day ban saying that I had shared pornographic
Mm.
A
material.
lot of people are getting those.
And it's
For sure.
like, what the hell?
That's why it
I don't share
benefits you
stuff
guys
like
to
that
find us
anywhere.
on other platforms and have a couple in your back pocket, even if you're not there very much, even if you don't want to use X very much, but just have it. Or Rumble, we got 17 people watching on Rumble right now, more like double the people that are watching on my page. So like just to have that other option. And I see some of the Rumblers on Facebook side, so I shoot, let's run up the numbers on Rumble. Let's do it.
Well,
But
I appealed it and they, made it go away, but still, it was
I
like
submitted a dispute just
stupid.
now. I don't know if it's gonna let me, but that's pretty messed
And I
up.
shared like a video of a spider making a web. It was a cool video. Shared it on my personal page. It was like a golden orb weaver spinning his
Oh,
web. It was
nice.
a really cool video.
Cheers.
And they blocked that saying that it violated, that I was trying to shared something that I was trying to get likes. They did that with 2 videos that I shared. That one and another, I can't remember what the other one was, like really random.
They said you were trying to get likes. Like, isn't that the whole freaking half the point? No, it's only about like engaging with family, and like a lot of people try to hide that they are trying to like grow on Facebook, right? Not everyone is. There's plenty of people that are out there that aren't worried about their following count and all that. But there's plenty of other people that, are seeing that it could be a way. Remember the whole the what do they call it? The e-economy. They called it something else where the gig economy. How all these different jobs are popping up like Uber and Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff, right? And that created a way for people to have a legitimate side hustle and maybe get a little bit ahead or even make it their whole job. Well, this is just an extension of that. The way that
Right.
Facebook and all these other apps will pay you for the attention and the time that you're putting into it. It's all about the attention. Your attention is currency now. And just like us, we don't want to have no one watching. But
Right.
I was actually at first I didn't know that my video got booted because I'm still over here watching it. My phone was never went down on
Yeah,
Facebook.
my phone didn't go
They
down
tricked
either.
me. They tricked me or something, man, because they took it down. But my point is, I didn't panic. I was like, well, we're just not that interesting tonight. But we were in a good conversation. We were talking about stuff
Mm-hmm.
and into it. But my whole point is like it is a possible way for people to make a little side money. Just don't let it consume you. Just do
Yeah.
not let it consume you.
True that.
That's the thing, and that's why I mess around on other platforms. I feel like a tiny little guy when I go over to X. I have 600 followers, which might seem like it's a lot from when I started, but I'm on these spaces talking to people with hundreds of thousands of followers, and it's just fun because they're just like we're just all kind of having a adult conversation, right?
Right.
Anyway, I don't know where I was going with it, but it is a thing. People are afraid to just say it. Like, yeah, I don't just do that, but you can tell the difference too from somebody that's just engagement farming, like stealing other people's content, reposting it all day
Mhm,
long,
mhm, mhm.
versus someone who's making like something, or when you make something original and it's just like very obvious, you're just trying to get people to say something like So for me, I try to put something interesting out there, like frisbee golf. You ever heard of frisbee golf, King?
Yeah, yeah, we played out here.
Mhm.
Nice. You too,
Hmm.
Ted? Okay. I've
Yeah.
been posting my videos of it. People are enjoying it. I've only gone a couple times recently, but it's kind of cool. Although, what's funny though, you guys will get this as people who are at least around content creators, if not one already. I'm bringing my phone on this little tripod, and I'm trying to set it up between each throw, also holding my dog and my bag and my drink, my water and all this stuff, and like so it was kind of annoying because then we got people behind us waiting, and we're trying to tell them to play through. I had a friend of mine with me. I didn't want him to wait. So it's kind of easier if I just go by myself and do that,
Right.
where I'm going to take, you know, footage for you guys so I can post it up and let everybody see it. It's fun though. I do want to do some more before the season's out. Hi, babe. Hi, John. Oh, John.
What up
Shouldn't have,
there,
bro.
Dave?
John said hi, babe. Gabe, come on up, man. I know you're busy. You're in bed. You got Friday. One more day. You work on the weekends,
One
Gabe,
more
or no?
day.
I'm still putting the link out in case anybody out there wants to pop up. Lisa May or whoever. 13 Rumblers out there. If you want the link on Rumble, just say something and I'll find a way to get it to you. Diane's over there. I just come to talk to my friends and meet new people and with the chat or to chat with. Not trying to gain likes or what. Yeah, and I get that, Diane. And actually, that's the other issue. Is like there's a lot of people who are chasing it that just are not gonna like. For me, it's a long way before I count it as like anything significant. I made $6 last month on like
Woohoo!
interaction, engagements, and stuff from people, and that's
Wow.
cool because I pay Facebook like $11 a month to have the blue check mark. So hey, I'm paying some of that. I'm paying
You
some of
get
that.
half of it back.
Well, okay, I get stars too though. I'm talking about just my engagement bonuses that they gave me.
You
So I
get the
get
accolades.
I
You get
get
accolades.
it does get paid for. It's just that to your point though, it's a start, it's a beginning. And I want to be transparent all the way through. Like I have this vision eventually to have if I ever have employees, which I actually I want to avoid. Like say if Ted lived near me, I would contract to Ted because I would treat you like a business. I'd
Right,
be like,
right,
hey, the business of my friend Ted, I'm going to pay you, and we'll work out a contracting job, but I'm not your boss per se. You know what I mean? That's kind of
Right.
the idea I want to do later. But also if I have employees, I thought of just keeping the company's like finances transparent and have
hmm,
it like up on the wall or whatever in the break room and like look we're this is where we're at, this is our profit level. Once we get to whatever, everybody gets $1 million or whatever it is, like
right,
like here's our goal, team.
right.
You
Goals,
all
yeah,
gonna you
goals.
all
Yep.
gonna cash
Right.
out like when this happens or whatever, and kind of like bring everybody in on it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
maybe sell pieces of the company to people too, like which is an equity type of thing. It's a
Hmm.
different thing. That's a different deal. But having employees that want to work hard for your company is hard. And if they see this dollar sign on the wall going, oh shoot, we're getting close to this, goal or whatever, we're all going to get $10,000 or whatever for this quarter, something like
Right.
that. Like we're all getting a chunk of the profit. I'll start coming up more often, but after cookout. Okay, Gabe, I appreciate it, man. I know I ask you every time you come up. It's just that whenever I see people pop through that I know are comfortable on camera, those are the people I'm like, hey, come on up. But honestly, this show is built for both. My ideal end goal would be to have like 8 spots filled with uh, a collection of characters of people who are all with all other creators and other professionals, and it can be kind of a rotating cast, right? But then 2 spots open for people in the audience to come up, because eventually it will be the kind of show that people in the audience are going to want to pop up on, because there's some big shows out there where people in the audience are like they're clamoring just to get up on the screen. So, and it'll be fun because we'll get some people come up that don't jive. Like there's some people that'll come up that just want to talk and not even about the topic. That happens on X a lot. It's funny. You get
Yeah.
these people that just go and go and go, and then they
I had a guest. I think
oh,
we
you did.
no, when I first started
Oh,
about
okay.
5 years ago, I was getting like 1,000 views. 32 people, 1,000 views. Somebody got up there and started doing the snow. I'm like, oh no, we can't do that. Click.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they start going crazy. I'm like, oh, hold up, I gotta start vetting these people now.
I haven't seen that yet, but we have been donged on this show with the way the StreamYard works, sending people links, and sometimes we've sent links out to like you can hit the all button and it'll go to all the locations we're live, and we've had people from like or YouTube and like Twitch and stuff
Mm-hmm.
that are just trolls, and they
Mm-hmm.
come up, and I swear this is what I really think happened is I think whoever it was had their phone or their camera pointing at the computer, and if you could mute yourself when you cough, bro.
Sorry about that.
Appreciate that. No problem. I just forgot to say anything. Um, I gotta tell Ted too, so don't worry.
I heard it.
The 57. What do you call yourself? The 57
The
Chevy
heavy
when you start.
Chevy.
The heavy Chevy when he
The
starts
heavy Chevy.
coughing. Yeah, man. But I forgot. Oh yeah.
People doing crazy stuff.
I was just
Right.
yeah.
Trolls.
Yeah, I was just talking about what I think the person did is they pointed their camera at some pornography. I don't think
Oh.
it was that person.
Mm.
I think that's what happened, because this was like fully nude,
Oh, he's
and
probably
it was
watching it and forgot to cut it off.
but yeah, they were trolling, like I think it's happened a couple times to other people too. Ayla, what's up? What's up, Missy?
Hey,
All right, we
Missy.
have a lot of great
Right.
people in these groups. A lot of good info. Yeah, I actually thanks for coming back, guys. We got 20 or 30 people in the house now. We
Right
we got
on.
booted for playing a site with no audio, playing a video of the girl in the Olympics from Australia and the
Breakdancing.
breakdancing. Yes, that's what we got
Oh,
booted
was
for,
it?
bro.
That's the talk of the town right there.
Oh,
Dude, Australia says, or no, Paris. Paris said it's their footage. I can't play it. I'm
Oh
like, are you
wow.
kidding me? I scroll down X and it's just nothing but clips of that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I fought it. We'll see what happens. Fair
Sometimes you
use,
just gotta slow
bitches.
the tempo, slow it up, slow the
Even
tempo
for
up on.
video of the Olympics. What's up,
Sometimes, yeah.
Elisa?
What's
Hey,
I
up?
Elisa.
heard it.
I just came up to troll you.
I should have paused it more too. Like we could have paused it and just talked
Right, yeah,
about
you
it.
gotta. What you gotta do is play
Play
a
it
couple of
slower.
seconds. Yeah, a
Yeah.
couple of seconds, then talk. It's like you're reacting to it. That's how they do it on YouTube. Because you can't play the whole video on YouTube. You have to
Yeah.
have like 5-second pauses and stuff like that.
I definitely need to be better with that, I guess. But damn. TMI, John. John, not enough info, John. John, what's the what's the abbreviation for not
TMI.
enough? John doesn't give us enough, so yeah. And not not enough. That's only 2. Let's see. NEI. NEI. There it is. I couldn't think. What's up, creative? Definitely share a reel with some amazing commentary in it. Oh, with that about that same instance. So what's up? We got Lisa May, we got King Neb, we got Ted. Is there anything current events wise that you guys are like is crazy that's happening with you guys?
Ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead,
Not
Lisa May. What's
crazy.
happening?
Today's our National Relaxation
I
Day.
saw that.
So
Yeah, I
hopefully you
saw that.
guys are staying lifted and relaxed.
Oh, I did actually. I honestly didn't get enough done today, and I felt like I just wasted the day. So I got relaxed done.
School went back today too, so
Oh yeah, we went back yesterday. I posted my picture today though. Everybody posted, so I went ahead and posted it. You know, the picture
Right.
of my kids. Do you have any kids, King Neb?
Yeah, man, I got three. My
3
little one is in
kids.
Florida. Yeah, he's 14. Most of
Snap.
my kids speak second and third languages. I don't play that.
Oh snap.
Hmm
I speak a little Portuguese.
My son is
too.
from his mother's from Brazil, so
Hey,
he speaks Portuguese as
Kim,
well.
I have like probably
What a geese.
I probably know 2 dozen words. Okay, that's more than just
Like
like
obrigado,
yeah,
de
obrigado.
nada.
Thank you. You know,
Yeah, I
no
know the curse
problem.
words in Spanish. I always make sure I know the curse words.
Yeah, see, like it's more than just that. Like most people know like a few curse words in other languages, but
Yeah.
You know
you
what's
know,
funny is my mom was Italian, and she spoke Italian fluently, and she never taught it to me, of course.
is
I
it
don't know any
Italian
of
or
the
is it? What's the name of the language though? Is it Italian or Sicilian
Uh,
or no?
it's Italian.
Italian. Hmm
Uh,
She also spoke fluent Latin. My mom used to write poetry, and I have a bunch of her poems written in Latin. But it's
yeah.
funny because, like, I know a few Italian words, but none of them are cuss words.
Yeah, my
I guess
son,
she didn't know the cuss words in Italian, maybe.
he has Portuguese, Italian, Spanish, and English underneath his belt. My daughter, she has French. My oldest son, I just let him be because that's my first one. you know.
Right.
Shoot, we've been back to school for a month or more now.
Guys, if you could help me out, I realize it's a new video, so if everybody out there, if you haven't hit that like button, share us out if you can. I can't do the at followers and at everyone and all that stuff that I blew it all on my first video. Now I'm running blanks. No more at everyone tonight. But anyway, we had some fun. We also played a video of this UK police whatever commissioner that was basically saying if you're outside their country, like in America, they're still going to come for you if you say anything online that they don't like.
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
How
They
the
did.
hell are they going to do that? They have
It's
to
so
rely
weird.
on the other country to.
Yeah, they're going to extradite you. Like what? To what?
I mean, what happens if you're out of Cameroon? Isn't
Thanks,
that the
Ted.
place in Africa where people are like really big scammers and stuff? I
I don't
mean,
know,
we
but it
can't
reminds me of the
even
nuts.
go after people in Cameroon or Russia or
Right, China, all
like
I
those.
was going
that's
to say, the
dumb as hell.
people that bounce their IP address and, VPNs, hide their cookies, they do all this already that they get away with. And they're going to go after people trolling.
Yeah.
I
Speaking of,
mean, the, the spectrum of people that they just open themselves up to is just ridiculous.
and he sounded like it was begging for trolling when the way
Yeah,
he
Right.
talked.
yeah, he was waiting for it.
All right, I'm gonna do a dab of some jet fuel. This is one of those nights.
Cheers,
Definitely,
cheers,
Jet fuel.
cheers.
definitely a relaxation day, right, Elisa? So you guys went to school, or he went to school. Did you get any time off, or you were at work probably too?
Yep, I've still worked. But I got an extra coffee just because.
There you go.
I'm almost finished the book, about to release it in a couple more
Nice.
days. The Art of Growing Cannabis. It's like a straight to the point guide. No fluff. It's like hanging like this high. This is how many pots fit in this tent. This is what nutrients you need. If you're on the budget, you can go this route. If you're not on the budget, you can go this route. So
I
it's
was
like
just gonna ask that. Okay. Budget.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Budget for
There,
beginners and to professionals.
you know what I want to see, and
Mm.
this is really for the budget side of things, is like if you use the link or your SNAP benefits or whatever, if people have those, low income people that have those, I have
Right,
one.
right.
I think I get $100. My
Mhm.
son gets some, but that money can actually be used to buy seeds at
Yep.
grocery stores,
Mhm.
and it can be
Yes,
used to
it can.
buy certain foods that can be used as nutrients.
Yep. You can
Right?
grow
So
your
like it
own.
would be a cool guide to say, the grocery store grower's guide or something like that. I don't know. And it would be interesting to see something put together for like I bought Epsom salts, I bought, baking soda, I
Right, right,
bought
yeah.
like,
That's in there. It's in the book. It's in the book.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's in the book. It's like a
Cool, cool.
you got like I won't call it the poor man's grow, but I started.
Right.
I started in the credenza. I started underneath the sink.
Oh,
So,
snap.
yeah, so I'm taking it from that point to where I got a automated, grow. So it worked up to that. It wasn't just overnight. You know.
Right.
You can buy plants for the garden too. Oh, you can buy
Mm-hmm.
plants too. That's right. You can buy
Yep,
tomato
yep,
plants and stuff. That's right.
yeah.
I knew
Buy
that.
tomato plants, mint. I always buy a mint plant or rosemary and grow it
Mm.
with my cannabis because gnats don't like that stuff.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, I have mint in this room, but
Hmm.
I still get a few gnats. Not that many anymore. I
Right.
have a few things that are guarding against. I have this like liquid that's sitting out. Is that your fire detector again, Elisa May?
Beep.
Probably.
Beep. Change the battery.
I
Joe,
hate that.
is Joe Kelly around?
Yeah.
The Joester.
Hi,
Joe,
Joe.
hi Joe.
Joe. Hey, Joe.
Joe, if he can hear me, am I channeling Joe right now? Can Joe
No,
hear
you're
me?
not. He's
Oh,
not listening.
never mind. He's not in this. He's not with us at the moment. He's not with us. Um, I'll talk to him when he gets. He sent me some videos, I think, about the bubble hash, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna definitely cherish the information though.
Oh, dude, I so want to pick his brain on that.
Yeah, well, let me tell you what. I want to do a video or like a show on it, maybe on a Tuesday, where I just kind of maybe do some of it live and try to, talk about it with whoever, during the show. But what I have is like, I don't know, probably 2 pounds to turn into bubble hash. So it's going to be a process,
Nice.
probably a
Very
few
nice.
runs. It's not like great stuff. It was just like that outdoor voluntary stuff that I've had for
Right,
like a
right.
year. It's been in growth bags for months and
I'm
just
the
ready to
same way.
go.
I have some laying around over here. I harvested like about 2 years ago. I'm like
All right. I
picky.
got you, Gabe. Cheers, cheers.
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 Cheers. Okay.
I say cheers because when I hit a dab or when I hit a pipe, you got to be sitting
You gotta
down.
be sitting down. You gotta be sitting
You
down.
don't want to be falling.
I'm standing up, but I'm leaning on the bar. See, that's how.
Right.
That's why I actually
You at the
set up.
bar.
That's why I went down here. This house came with a bar in the basement, which I don't really worry about drinking. But
Right.
so I was like, okay, if I have my setup here, I can, kind of stand up and stretch a little bit while I'm doing
Mhm.
the show. I don't have to be so stuck in my chair.
Right. True that. You gotta stand up.
Yeah, Waylon said what's up a minute ago.
Joe Kelly in the house.
Wah, 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 wah. What's up, Joe?
Hello.
Yeah, he said he might try and do it live. So if he needs any advice.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you. Oh, I got it on repeat. I was just gonna tell you that I haven't. I'm gonna check that out here soon. I saw that you sent me a few videos. Thank you, sir. I'm going to maybe, like she said, might do it as a show, or at least I might do one run, not live, and then because I have a bunch to run, so I might do some of it on a show. After I know what I'm doing, maybe. I saw you said
We-
something about freezing the product. Go ahead, Neb.
you gotta take the mistakes. You gotta record the mistakes too.
I do. I like to do that.
Hmm.
That's one of the whole reasons I started doing my show about growing. Is like I wanted to show off the mistakes because it was just like Ron McNabb said tonight on Steve-O's show. I said, well, all the YouTube videos are so perfectly edited. They look so, well put out. Like you have, here's all the perfect ingredients. Here's how to
Hmm.
put it together perfectly. It's all quick and easy. What I wanted to do was show the struggle, show the up and down, to show the normal person trying to learn it and not without knowing anything.
Right. See.
So yeah,
Hmm.
it's partly the content of Mondays.
Yeah, I have Nebulous
Full
Grows
house, Mike.
Cannabis.
What's up?
Nebulous Grow Cannabis on YouTube. I got about 2,000 subscribers there, but that's how I always do my videos. I never try to edit them perfect. I just let it be. Something spilled, that's it.
Hmm.
I filmed it wrong. That's what it is. We're gonna see how it's gonna grow. You know,
Joe.
I got fungus
Um,
mask, everything.
Mike, I can pull up the options while we're talking, man. I'll do that. It's fun. They're some pretty good colors.
Most
like
of them making
know
a
what?
video though, it probably ain't their first time, and they're doing it for educational purposes. So.
Yeah. You know what trips me out about the cannabis community on YouTube is the fact that you can't get monetized for it, but yet and still you have cannabis commercials.
right.
You
That's
know,
the
that's
thing is YouTube does not like cannabis, but yet there's
no
certain there's some YouTubers that got a pass. Like
right,
they're around the whatever and they get to be whatever. But a lot of times they're not smoking on screen like I do, so
right,
there's some
right.
calculated risks there. But so look, these are some of the colors.
Nice.
Let's see if I can go this way. I like the ones with the pinstripes. It's kind of cool. Like that one.
Hmm.
You want just a black one, Mike? I got some of those too. Look at that one. It's like gold. Uh, that's a video I put out, and
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
there's only 4 colors there, but there's 25 colors total. I will have 2 black ones. Oh, that's the wrong direction.
This is my brand here. We got little trucker hats.
Now, is that stitched in or is that like a DTF transfer?
Here's the mine. This?
That's not a transfer.
No.
That's not, and that's not leather either. Oh, you're talking to King Neb? What do you got there?
You. No, my hat,
Okay.
the PG hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
I
got
see.
T-shirts and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, mine is like embroidery.
Brighter. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't have the. Oh, here it is. Here's the colors.
Nice.
So this, but with my logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a curved bill. I'm getting sick of the flat bill. Some interesting curved bills too.
Right. I usually curve mine anyway. I always do this.
There you go. Kim, would you?
Same
Kim,
here.
Kim, would you wear? I've never tried to curve a flat bill actually, but Kim, would you wear this with the indoor farmer hat on it?
So I don't
You
look
wear
good in hats.
pink. Oh, I ordered 2 pink ones for the ladies. I don't know if they're gonna.
And I'm not a pink person either.
There's got to be somebody out there that's pink.
There's plenty of women that are, but I'm just not a pink person.
Plenty of dudes I did too. Pink, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with pink.
I
Yeah.
wear pink
I would-
shirts, but no, I don't. I wouldn't wear a
Pink just
hat.
doesn't go well with my skin tone. It makes me look red.
A contrast. Yeah, it happens.
Look at that one. Yes.
I like that. I like that one.
I don't like flat bill. I like the curve.
Mike, you're
Personally.
saying this one, Mike, the curved black one. This is a trucker hat too. It's got the mesh in the back. Purple is better, Smashley says. Black trucker's curved bill. Okay, I see it.
I think Smashley has an affinity for purple.
She does. She's a purple lover, just like Purple Hair's Gardens. So I'll have
Purple
2 of
is
these.
royal. I got married in purple.
You got married in purple?
Yeah. Purple, gold, and black and white. Mm-hmm.
But Mike, this is the truth. This
Purple
is the
is a
question,
pretty
man.
color.
It's a what color?
It's
Lisa?
the prettiest. It's my birthstone too.
Oh. So here's the true question, Mike. You want to buy a hat. Do you want the discount, or are you going to pay full price?
Now you know
Light blue?
somebody if they want a discount.
Well,
you give it to them or don't. I know. I
I've
got
already-
Get a local discount.
So if you sign up for $2 to be a subscriber, which gets you into game night, gets you into the spin I'm doing tonight for my subscribers. I do it 3 times a week.
Nice.
If you sign up, you're getting $10 off the hat. I already had someone.
Nice.
I hope this person doesn't watch every episode because I don't see them here very often. But I already had someone pay full price for a hat rather than signing up. You get 5 months of subscription for the discount price that you otherwise pay for if you pay full price. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Like
does.
$10 off gives you 5 months of subscription.
Oh, that's
So
pretty dope.
If
That's
you
pretty,
pay 30, if you're a subscriber, you pay $30. That gives me enough to
So
pay for
quick
shipping and
quick question. Sorry to
yeah.
interject. You have
You're fine.
a Patreon?
No, I use locals instead of Patreon. Patreon has been known to steal, or not steal, but just like shut people
Take the
down and take
okay.
money from people.
I heard
Locals is
bad
better.
things.
Yeah. Locals.com. It's free. It's not a
Okay.
dating site. It might sound like one, but
Locals. Yeah, it does.
yeah, it's supposed to be like your local neighborhood, but
Neighborhood.
online. But like your
Right.
little my little community, my little home base away from Facebook, away from all the big platforms.
Right, right.
And they pay the most back to the creators too. So
Pretty
that's
dope.
why I tell people that subscribe to me on Facebook, they still get to be involved, but Facebook could take that any minute. Like look what happened tonight. Like there's some
That's
like you
yeah.
know
Yep.
the
I just
strike.
get I just get my own website. You know, that's all.
That's
I
what I
just
want
do
to
it from
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
I already have so I just get my own
those are
website just in case. And I have like several other
so
accounts on Facebook too. And let everybody know that I'm on that as well.
right. There's one with the white bill. There's
I
one.
never tried to monetize anything, man. I don't know. I just do it for the. But hey, that sounds a good lucrative situation.
I just try to
I
be
love it.
real about it.
No, that's real.
The thing is, without money, there's not a lot. Like you're pretty limited on what you can how many people you
Of
can
course.
help.
Of course.
You know, like if
Of
I want
course.
to help a lot, and I think so far we've helped a lot of people with my little thing I've been doing. I've been giving a lot of money away, a lot of different
Yeah,
things to different
that's
people.
there you go.
And it's not just about that, but it does kind of grease the wheels, right? In a lot
It
of
does.
directions,
Hell yeah.
giving prizes and making
Makes it.
sponsors happy and doing all
Mm-hmm.
this stuff and getting
Mm-hmm.
swag for my subscribers and a lot of people that get out here they get caught up in how many people are watching, so they say, oh, you got to stay here to win, and oh, you better
I,
not tag the winners, and they say we're gonna this giveaway's for everybody, but you got to stay here for 3 hours while I ramble. For me, I give my subscribers hash and dash immunity. That's the whole point
right.
of paying. It's like you pay $2, and then that way I don't care where you are. If you got in on
Are
it,
you saying I ramble?
I do.
He's
I
doing it
mean,
now.
it's part of the job, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
They
It is
told
part
me.
of the job.
They told me I need to. Here's the one that I'm wearing now, I believe. This exact same one, but with my logo. There's the prices. See, I'm pretty transparent about it too. That's the thing, though,
Yes. Yeah. It's
is
good.
that as I do this, I'm like telling people this is why I'm doing this. This is what I'm setting up for.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people out there that just like kind of sneaking around trying to what are we doing? Like Lisa May, she wants to be out here spreading love and doing like she
So this the
positivity, and
vibe.
she talks about
Vibes.
it like directly, right? Other people, when they don't talk about it directly, that right there is a red flag to me. It's like
Right. Exactly.
I had someone message me about today about trying to revamp my YouTube channel for me. And they actually sent me a picture, a screenshot of my YouTube channel with all these like red circles over different things with lines coming front to it, and
Right.
like saying what they would do, and I looked at their page and I'm like, how are you gonna help me with this? Look at you, like anyway,
I'm all about autism too.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I've had
Actually,
parents tell me my kid uses the communication device, and other autistic parents see my kid using it, and they've asked their doctor to get it for them.
well, you're
You
gonna
just
like
get to
next
see other
Thursday.
people's story and hear and learn
Mm-hmm.
from them too.
Everyone has a story. Yes, indeed.
Today on X, I was in a space co-hosting with Dr. Heath. Shouts out to Dr. Heath at Therapy Bites on X, and we had such a like full conversation, and even somebody was like vehemently disagreeing with him. This guy from the UK was coming in there saying that he was like saying some pretty nasty things actually, and Dr. Heath just took it because he thinks it's funny when people come in and like this one time somebody came in and said, "You talk too much." He's like, "It's my motherfucking space. I'm gonna talk the whole time."
All the
He
time I
didn't
want to. You
he
talk.
didn't say that, but man, like this. But anyway, my point, Lisa, is that we talked about autism, and he was the point of his space was to talk about how there's a lot of people that take on the autism title to say like to pretend like they're superheroes or whatever, even though they're not. Like maybe they're not even autistic, like adults that are trying to say they are so that they can get some kind of weird clout out of it. Like, yeah, like I have a really good memory. I'm autistic, like the type, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously we know the opposite end. But so I came up to like bring to weigh in, and I got in as the co-host, and but this guy came in, and he was one of these people. I could tell he was saying that he was like trying to stand up for people who self-diagnose, and there was this kind of contention there. And it's like, look, man, I get it. You got to self-diagnose yourself to an extent, but then you need to like see, like, don't just see one doctor, see 10, and like really find out. But you know, you can't just be like, oh yeah, like I think
They're
a
gonna
lot of
Google MD themselves.
yeah, yeah. So it was a pretty interesting. But my point about the space though, Lisa, is it spilled over so much that we are going to do it again next Thursday, and I'm thinking of live streaming it, over to Facebook like I did the other day, since I know a little bit more of what I can do. So it's going to be another interesting exchange, because these people come in and just get like, this guy was like irate. I forget exactly how he put it though. He just like something about, you need to think. You need to think your nasty thoughts, or so. It was just like this whole thing from the UK with his accent and everything, and he was just telling Dr. Heath off like that. He just can't think that way, and just
I mean, you're gonna have those type of people out there. That's how the kind of makes the world go around. You're gonna have negative
yeah,
people, different opinions about certain things, but
yeah. Well, we've had people come up on the show like that, and this show is basically, it's all about showing that. That's really the reason we're having the show.
Education.
That one
That you've seen it before, right, Kim? That exchange where somebody comes on and they get so angry about how their facts are in your face and these are facts, and it's like, that's not how you convince anyone.
are you talking politics? Because
No,
that's
I
what it
mean,
sounds like.
that
no,
comes up, but
anything
a
in
lot of times,
general.
but a lot of times it comes up for like gender, people, men versus women come up sometimes, and
Like that
these are,
one guy that day. Remember that
yeah, we
guy
have
you had up there?
this relationship coach comes up once in a while, and he's very opinionated,
Is
and
he
and
married?
yeah, well, I don't think he's married, but he has
Well,
a
you
girl.
know,
I can't
Yeah.
believe that
He's
dude's a
disqualified.
relationship coach.
He's
That
No,
scares the shit
disqualified.
out of
I
me.
I
I,
don't think he's gonna get married. I think
I,
I
he's
thought he
got a
said he
woman,
had been married for a
I
long
guess
time or
or
something.
maybe they're married.
we
I
all
can't
become
remember.
professionals after a divorce or something. Like, oh yeah, we know this. We know how to fix this. And, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know, but he was talking about some shit, and I'm just sitting there like, oh
Are
my
you in a
god! And then all the ladies in
relationship?
the chat were
it lights up when he comes on.
I know, right?
like,
On the
"Peace
horse.
out! I'm out of here."
Hey, JC, what's up?
Then Margaret
Margaret,
was
that
one of
guy.
them.
I wish he would
Margaret's
come
like,
up in
that
here.
guy.
I wish he would come up in here. I'll just sit there and listen. Like, okay, wish you
I
come.
just sat there because like people like that, like I'm not a big old feminist, you know. I'm an equalitist. If
Purple.
you want
Right.
to term me anything, I think we all have our place and we're all equal, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And different things
We should all be
bring us
treated
up
equal.
to an equal place. You know what I mean?
Created equal. Yeah.
But
Being
this
treated
dude
equal.
was like over here talking shit about women. Like, I can't
He-
remember what all he was saying. And I'm
Basically,
just sitting here and I was like, I can't believe this
Good
is
night,
coming
Smash
out of
Lee.
this motherfucker's mouth. Like, this guy has to be from 1930 the way he's talking about shit, you know?
He's not the worst person that came up either.
he-
We had a guy come up that started cussing at me, and I haven't talked to him since.
I like this. This is
He'll never come
fun,
back.
man.
Well, but you get the point though. Like, it's not about me arguing with you, Neb. It's about
I
the
know.
audience listening to the fact that I can't handle the conversation, or what, like that breakdown when somebody gets too.
Good
Uh,
night, Smashley.
Get emotional. I'm like, all right,
yeah, yeah.
you finished? You good now? Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically it. That's all you can do. Because
I've
people
had
gonna
it come up a couple times. I've gotten heated a couple times, but I always try to play neutral on this show. Like, I bring up I'll say my opinion, but I always make sure I try to use those qualifiers. People don't use those often enough. Well, this is what I think I've heard. This is what I'm pretty sure. This is what's going on here. I think this is it, or this is where I found the information, or all these qualifiers of like this, but instead they say, well, this is a fact. I'm like,
Everybody has their own facts.
you got anything? You got anything there?
So many
Can't
people
even back
don't
it
know what
up.
the hell a fact is.
Can't back it up, but that's their fact, you know.
Give me
So,
something.
The
Give me
fact of the
something.
matter is,
like this, like I say to an atheist, no disrespect. If you don't believe in God, but you believe in the air you breathe, what's the deal?
I can't see it, but I can breathe it. Well,
right.
they probably always bank off of like when it's cold or hot, and you can.
Yeah. It's crazy. People
I
have
know.
everybody have their own facts, you know. So
Yeah, and you can like people really they take certain terms too harshly too. Like when you think of creation, you can think of it as the Big Bang, and you can think of God as the thing that started the Big Bang. Like you could literally like cross over and combine all sorts of different,
Yeah, that's kind of what I
beliefs.
do.
I'm not
Like,
here.
And
I'm not here
it's
to
hard.
convince you.
I'm very much
yeah,
a fact driven person, and I'm a political scientist, so like all of that methodology and facts are very, very important to
logic,
me.
They're
Yeah,
logic is
stubborn. They're
important.
very stubborn.
Hmm.
Facts are
huh?
stubborn
Stuff's
things.
got to add up
Yeah.
and make sense. Or
They're very stubborn.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know what the hell point I was going to make with that.
That's okay. You know what? It's let me get the wheel up here for the giveaways before I forget. It's getting to be that time.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Facts for me, like people can say,
They're irrefutable.
well, they can say that something is a fact, and I just don't feel like a lot of the time that they understand what makes something a fact.
Actually,
You know,
sometimes people
facts are something that are tangible that you can tie to a truth.
they're stubborn.
And I don't know, like there's so many alternatives nowadays to truth. I remember
Yeah.
Rudy Giuliani said something
America's
a
man.
number of years ago. It was during the Trump administration, and he was having an interview with somebody. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he was having an interview, and
Sorry.
the person doing the interview said something about the truth,
Hmm.
and
You can't
he said
handle the truth.
something. No, he said something that made me think. You know, and you have to have a mind of an attorney to really, I think, get the full depth of it. But he said that the truth is not really the truth.
What is it then? A lie?
Yeah,
Well, the truth is
it's not really a fact.
the
Fact.
truth
It's
is
not
a
a fact.
person's perception.
Well, that's true too. In a
Something.
sense,
That's
that's
an opinion too.
it's an opinionated thing, but yeah, but the truth is stubborn things. The fact of the matter is, here's your answer: 1 + 1 is 2. You're gonna say it's 4,
Well, we're the ones that define the truth, though,
right?
because
But
what if in some some parallel universe out there that 1 and 1 makes 4? You know,
can I say, let me
we
go.
define what the truth is.
Let me get some
That's
ad. What you
that's
when
told
your
me?
common
facts
core.
back
Look,
up what you
Sounds like
say
that
you
new
should,
math.
that's common core math
That's
there,
true.
Ken.
Common Core.
Common Core.
Everybody gets a prize.
Seriously, I mean, we are who determines facts.
Sometimes 2 + 2 is 5.
Well, science determines facts too.
Yeah, I mean,
Game.
Right. And for me,
can we say
that's
common
exactly
sensual
it.
facts? Common sensual facts. That's really like
Well, yeah, but remember we had this
That's
discussion
tough.
about common
Yeah,
sense.
we did.
There
He
has to
wasn't
be
here
a
then.
level of I don't want to say intelligence, but
Common.
the level of common understanding of things for there to be common sense. There has to be a common body of knowledge behind common sense, I think.
well, the common body is we are all humans and we have different opinions.
True.
And then people are not going to always agree. We can't please everybody.
True. I agree with
So-
you. But
So
common
so
sense
you
tells
can't-
you
you know, you can't. Right.
here's an example. Common sense tells you, you know, those power stations where those big tower looking things that have all the power that
Mhm.
generates the city. And you know how they have like high wires and they have like, or not high wires, high fences, and they have danger signs on them that high voltage.
High
Common
voltage.
sense says you don't
Don't
fuck
touch
with
it.
that shit because it's going to
Right.
kill
It's
you.
gonna kill you.
Don't
But
fuck
you
with
have dumbass people that have
There you
watched
go.
Dumbasses
Jackass
that
or
climb
the
it.
Ding,
mentality
ding,
of
ding.
Jackass that go and fuck around with that stuff and
So
find out.
right. So common sense is not always with the common man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that.
Mhm.
Everybody don't have
Well,
common sense. It's not logical. Like it's logical not to touch that, keep living. But some people will say, "Hey, let me just
Right. I think
well, what
common sense
happens?
is
But
also
okay,
taught besides
but what
learned.
happens if you come from some place
Mhm.
where you don't have those kind of things and you're
Well, you
like,
blame
oh,
your
look,
parents for
something to
not
play
teaching you.
around on?
You
I
blame
mean,
your parents.
seriously, there has to be
Well,
a common understanding of
let's make an
things.
example. Here's an
Common sense.
example, Kim. Here's an easy one. City life versus country life.
Good one.
You grow up in the city, you got a lot of certain kind of common sense. Boy, you watch out for this. You hear this noise, you better stop. You hear this, if you grow up in the country, whole nother thing, man. You hear this noise out in the bush, oh, this hissing noise, oh, you hear that rattling sound, that growling noise, you better watch out. So that's what we talked about really is like how common sense isn't necessarily as common as we think because it depends on
No,
where
Common
you're
sense is
at and
not
what
so
you're from.
common. Common
Yeah.
sense is
no.
not so common.
Now,
That's
common courtesy is another thing, though,
right.
because to me, like common courtesy, like hold the door open if you're happen if there's somebody right behind you
Well,
as you're
those are
going in the
manners,
building, and
and those are
And those are
yeah, I
instilled
manners.
guess
on
that's true.
children.
Okay,
But
okay,
those
that's
are
not.
fact. But at the end of the day, those are facts. Manners
What
are
would be common
proper.
courtesy then?
Being selfless.
Okay.
You know
Recognizing
that
those who are
I
behind you
think
or who
those
want to
are
help out.
cultural things because if you go to Asia, I remember seeing this video and it was the craziest one of the craziest videos I've ever seen, and it was of like I think it was the subway, and it showed people getting onto the subway,
I'm from New
and
York.
these people were like
Nice.
cramming into it.
Oh, the
Yeah,
sardines.
yeah.
Conducted
We'll be
kind of
packed
a
up in there. Yeah,
person
yeah. We'll
had
pack.
a
Yeah.
Right.
broom, and he was like poking them into the damn
Oh,
subway
see, no,
cars.
we won't tolerate that in New York. No, we won't do that.
No, yeah, I know, but it was just
Poking them in.
he was. I mean, I don't know how else to explain
Some
it
guys
other than
ass.
like he
Was
was
that in?
like literally like poking them in with like this long prod,
Where was that?
and
Where was it?
it was an Asian country. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly, like
India. I
probably
think India
China
does that.
or
Yeah,
India's a
India
big
does.
one
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
no, they weren't Indian. These were like they look Chinese to me.
Well,
Asian.
if you go to Japan, you get the most courteous people ever.
Yes, Japanese are very the only thing I will
Yeah.
say, one time we went to Las Vegas. This happened both times that I went to Las Vegas. Uh, we were we went to the first time
True
we
that.
were standing
True
in
that, Jason.
line at a buffet, and there wasn't a big line. There was like maybe 10 people in this line at this buffet. And this fucking Japanese guy, he was a tall dude too. That dude was probably about 6 feet tall, was right on me. Like he was like right on my ass, like inches apart from
Yeah,
me.
we
And
don't
it
have
was
time for
very,
that.
very uncomfortable. And I kept turning around and giving him like dirty looks, you
He's getting
know?
his free fill. He's trying to get his free card. He's trying to get his free fill.
Hey,
Why?
real quickly, JC, you had asked me about how to get in on the game. There's a game night on Sunday, but tonight, though, if you have hit the like button, I'm about to take all the likes off of this video on Facebook and put it on the wheel. So make sure you hit the like button. I'm also live on my profile right now just to
get no
kind of
chance
get
to
some
do
more
that.
people in here.
I didn't do
If you're
that.
commenting on my profile, you go ahead, Nev. You can. You got a minute. I
No,
want to
good.
get. I want to
I
get you
like
in on
other
it.
people to win, man. I'm good.
Actually, I can actually type your name in. I'd love to see you up on game night too. That'd be fun.
I'll come through. No
But
problem.
I'll show you the game board here in a minute. But JC, if you want to just get a chance to win that, make sure you hit the like button. You get a chance. But if you want to get in on game night itself, you want to subscribe. It's a couple bucks a month. If you go over to locals and pay $20, you actually get the whole year. So it's like
That's
$1.60 a
pretty
month. It's a little
cheap, man.
cheaper, yeah.
It's real nice. Hey,
It's very cheap.
you're
It,
inspiring me right now. I probably got to start doing something like that.
You should. If you got people that want to help support you, it's no pressure.
It's
It's
not.
not. It's different than begging for stars, like that some people used to do when the
No,
stars
I'm
kept
not.
coming out.
I
You
want
know.
to reach. I want to reach a broader base. It's not even about the monetary part of it. It's just
Yeah.
the vibe of getting everybody involved and playing the game and
Oh, I
doing stuff
see.
like that. I got you. Yeah, I want
Well,
to be a
I'm
part
looking
of
for
that.
more people that want to be involved because
Sure, sure.
I got actually talked to Brenda. I don't know if I saw Brenda in here tonight, but Brenda is actually going to be coming on to game night as to help me out, to help keep things
You're
straight.
Vanna
To
White. You're Vanna White.
yeah, kind of, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right on.
Well, thanks, JC. JC, don't subscribe on Facebook if you haven't or if you have already. Go over to the indoorfarmer.locals.com. Locals.com. It's a free site. It's kind of like a Patreon or a Substack or OnlyFans. All these same subscription type platforms. But Locals is better than all of them. So just saying. Okay, so I
Yeah.
got everybody off of the Rumble list, and I'm about to go pull everybody off of the Facebook.
It's gonna be
This,
a full wheel right there.
yeah, it always is, but
I like
that's
that.
that's the beauty though of the Hash and Dash community is the fact that most people who are here are people who
I'm
are
local.
subscribed. Yeah, you are too, bro. And it's like that makes it super easy for me to spin the wheel. Almost, almost definitely, I'm gonna get somebody that's subscribed. I mean, very few times I don't.
King
If
Whalen, where you based at, man?
say again,
You in Canada?
East. Oh, I almost said I'm in Illinois.
Oh, you're in Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not far.
Where are you? Where are you at?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, you're in Oaks.
I'm in
You're
New
over there.
Mexico.
We're in
Oh,
Oklahoma,
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
oh snap.
Mm.
Ooh, you guys just had
I've
a bad
been
tornado in the last couple of years or so.
I just moved here, so
Oh,
Oh,
I've
oh,
been
2 years. 2 years to the 1st of September. Well, I've been in his house 1st of September. I got married for 90 days.
90-day wife instead of 90-day fiance.
Right, right. Yeah, 90 days was up. We went, phew, all right, we're going to go this way, heal up for a little bit.
hey, that can
I
be
was looking
actually
at
really good.
Yeah.
land down in Nevada.
Oh, yeah?
You
Yeah,
were looking up what?
land in Nevada.
Oh,
NOWATA.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's way out there. Yeah. A lot of
Well,
land.
I'm out of here. I don't got no current events for you. You got stuff to do.
Lisa,
School.
good
Yeah, you
seeing
got
you.
school. School's
Yeah,
a current
stay
event.
awesome.
Much
Good
love.
night.
Thanks.
Hi,
Thanks,
sis.
Lisa.
Much love.
JC, I'm gonna put it in the chat, or I just did, I think. Actually, here it is. This is the website directly. I can also message it to you if you want,
Is
but
this
it's
on
best
Facebook?
if you go to a website. No, this is a website. It's
No,
locals.com.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get the stream on. I'm trying to share the
yeah.
stream. Yeah.
Yep. You can, if you want to share it directly, like as your own stream,
How
you
did
can
you
do
get
that
from
with
New
it.
York to Oklahoma?
Well,
You know what,
okay, it's a
Kim?
long story. To make a long story short, yeah, he's speaking. I'll wait till he's finished.
Oh,
You know what? I'm finished now. I
No,
don't even know what I was saying now.
you was talking about the joining on your website. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's a thing through Facebook. So
Okay.
if you want to do it for next time, like that's what this whole show I try to push it to anybody who's another creator. You can have it like the content can be your show as well because of the way StreamYard set it up. You can share it
Share it.
as if you're live, as if you're coming through your page, which makes sense for people who time is money. Even if you're not making money, you're still a
Right.
creator. You still would like to, have
I done
that.
smoked so many pounds for free, man. I was like, I need to get that weed back.
Get it,
Somehow, some way, yeah.
Kim. I appreciate you. Go ahead. What were you saying? New Mexico to how do you get
How do you
from
oh well,
New
anyway,
York to
I'm a
from New
true
York to
nomad.
Oklahoma?
I'm a true man. I'm a true nomad. I'm a tradesman. Basically, I have a lot of
Okay.
skills. So, it just so happens a girlfriend thing, and they want to
Yep.
travel. And then I said, all right, we split. I don't know. It's just bad luck, but then it can't turn out to be good because I wound up building a Tesla Gigafactory as an electrician. So I got that. I did that. I went from New York to Nevada into Oklahoma.
oh,
because I got tired of the desert.
Mm.
I'm a city boy, you know. So I'm from New York City, Harlem. But
Yeah.
I just needed to see some trees and some grass and things of that nature. And
They
plus,
have trees. The trees are just
I don't
short.
move in any state that's not legal to grow. So I always grow my own stuff.
Neb, I got a spare bedroom with a spare bed.
Uh huh.
Illinois, man.
That's what's up.
It's not. It's no one likes it here, but we're here.
Illinois.
Illinois.
I know. I've noticed that.
Illinois.
My brother lives in Illinois too, and he's always bitching and complaining about stuff there. You
The
guys must
roads
have a
suck,
really
the
bad state down
taxes
there.
suck, so do the politicians.
It all
It
sucks.
what?
So the roads suck, the taxes suck, and so do the politicians.
Oh, I thought you said Obama.
Oh my God.
No, I
That is in
wasn't
politics.
throwing names under the bus. I
Right.
was just saying all politicians in
Right.
general.
Yeah. Well, no, but I thought you
said
said Obama. That's what caught my attention. I was like, wait, did he say Obama?
politics and pile of shit.
Yeah, you guys have had like a really run of, I don't know, that one guy, that Russian or whatever the heck he was, dude, that got sent to prison. Didn't he get sent to prison a few years back? The governor?
Which one?
Blazevich?
One.
Oh, which one? Oh,
The
shit.
governator.
Which one?
Oh, my God.
Governator.
Blagojevich or,
Blagojevich?
yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
Most of our governors get sent to prison.
Yeah,
It's their retirement program.
Most of our politicians have been in there.
Yeah, it's
Oh, my
their
God.
retirement program.
Oh yeah, there seems to be a frequent flyers.
Missy, there's a event coming up September 10th, the Keefe Canna Fest, that I'm gonna be going to
Nice.
here in Peoria. You too, Ted. Anybody that wants to make the trip. I'm gonna be going to Gabe's here at the end of the month. I forget what day that is. You know what day that is, Ted?
I'm going the 28th.
Oh, so I have to go a different day. Is that what you're telling me?
Or no.
All right,
I'm actually getting there, I think, on the 22nd.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a bit different. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is for a game night ticket. A chance to
Game
play.
night ticket.
Right. So if you're not a subscriber, you get a chance to play and check it out. If you are a subscriber, you actually get a chance to play additional more than you normally would, because what I do is, if you are a subscriber, you play on game night, you win something. If you win something, you have to sit out the next week and then play the week after. But if you win the game night ticket, that game night ticket gets you in on your off week. Or if it's your week to play, the game night ticket gets you duplicated. You get to be two people on game night and win twice. So it's a pretty fun little thing I do on Thursdays. It's just a little incentive to hit the like button and to be subscribed for that Hash and Dash immunity. Might be William or Trent. They're both subscribed.
I think we need to vibe together and help me with my game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
It's like Trent Allgood.
Collaborate.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's go, Trent. Let's go, baby.
Trent is a subscriber, long time. So you know what? We're gonna do that too. I like to do this when we have a win that's a subscriber. I like to go over here, which I lost 2 subscribers. Okay, down to 61. I don't know what people are leaving for, but it's okay. I'm sad now. Let's see, Trent. All good. He has been with me for a member since last October 2023.
I remember when you started, so
yeah.
I was watching.
How long have I been a subscriber?
Let's find out. Kim has been a subscriber since last August.
Let's
You
go.
are now a year
Happy
old.
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Right on.
I wish it sent me something for that or something. Yeah.
I think I'm like 15 or 16 months.
Yeah, Ted, you're in there. Let me see.
Troopers. That's what I like to hear. That's what's up.
You are you are only, what is it? She was 8'2", you're 8'10". You are 8 days younger than she is, but you're both over a year now.
Oh wow, wicked.
Navy rules.
Give him a round of applause.
But it does say you have 13 charges. So somebody explain that to me?
13 charges.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
he's
you
been
got in
charged.
trouble?
That means 13 months of subscription. But if
Uh-huh.
you subscribed on August
Maybe
10th
they
of
bill ahead.
2023, maybe because
Give him a free
that's
trial or
only
something?
12 months. No, that would be less charges actually. Anyway,
I
it's
just
probably
got
what Kim
charged the
says.
other day, so
It must be for September or something, maybe a
right
month ahead.
for
Yeah,
September.
Hey,
I
good
see.
man. I like
I
that.
see.
See, yeah,
Makes
that's good
sense.
stuff right there. Yeah, you
Okay,
inspire me.
let's put that away. We're actually no, we're gonna share in the other one now.
Thanks, Elisa May.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, right on.
Good
Yes,
stuff, Trent.
Elisa May, you're right. Kim has been dedicated to this show. I thank you, Kim. And we never even really had a conversation. Kim just came. I think maybe I fed her once, and then she just never stopped coming back. I can't
Like a
remember what it
stray cat.
was. Can't remember what it was, but she just but I think maybe you vibe with the show because it's a place to be able to put out opinions that maybe no one else agrees with, but in a way that we can be adults about it,
We
you know?
disagree. We agree to disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
But like I
I don't
said,
hate you.
well, but the main, like, I always push back. I always push to the main reason is that it's about our experiences. Like, I can argue with
Right.
your opinion all day. We argue opinions. But then it's like if you tell me what actually happened to you on this subject. We've talked about some mundane things. We talked about shoes for 2 hours. That actually turned out to be pretty good, man. There's a lot to know about
Good,
footwear
good.
and stuff. And then like we talked about camping before. We've talked about things that like seem very mundane, but like they're very vast topics for people that
That's great,
in
man.
general, you know.
Yeah,
And it gives us perspective. We
Mhm,
even had someone come on that said, "I don't like camping. I've never been camping." Okay, well, that's a perspective
I've
to
been
have.
camping one time.
Okay, so that's another one. Like so, you know, that kind of thing, and it's fun.
I won't
Uh,
go without my gun no more, though. I'll say that much.
I invested in this next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna be glamping.
You'll be
oh
glamping.
yeah, see,
Yeah,
I
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't do the camping thing anymore. My son, last Mother's Day, he tells me, so we were supposed to do something for Mother's Day, and then I can't remember, something happened. And he's like, Mom, we're going to go camping up at City of the Rocks. He goes, you want to go? And I said, I laughed at him because he doesn't have a tent. He doesn't have anything. And I told him, I said, you want my fat old ass going camping with you up at the City of the Rocks? I said, dude, I won't be able to walk for a week. You can get a blow up mattress.
Uh-huh.
wow, yeah, that
I
one.
was like,
Yeah, those blow
yeah,
up
that thing
mattresses are nice.
like in 2 seconds.
There's one right behind me. Just in case I can't make it out the studio.
Well,
Shit.
I have like a custom one. It's like really big and thick, but
Oh,
it's
snap.
big. It's a big, heavy one, and you have to have a way to air it up. You don't just blow on it. You
What's
know?
going on,
That's what a
Mike? How you doing, Mike?
generator
Thank
is.
you, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike. Much love to you.
Right on.
I don't know. It's just funny. I was like, dude, you know how old I am, right, Taylor? I said, do you think my old ass can lay out there on that hard ground out there? Well, you can get a blow up mattress. I said, oh, yeah, huh?
That's what a generator and inverter's for.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not a dude. I don't have all that kind of stuff. I do have a lot of tools and a lot of stuff, but you know what? I went out and bought, I'm scared to death of power saws. Girls don't bother me or anything like that, but I'm scared of power saws. And I've been around them, I've used them and stuff, but I'm still afraid of them.
You seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's what happened, right?
No, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see that. No, I'm not into those movies. Give me nightmares. I don't watch that
Really?
shit. Yeah,
You
I
get
can't.
nightmares?
Yeah, I can't watch stuff like that. It fucks
That
with
means
my
you was
head.
really into the movie. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I
Yeah.
like horror.
Not me.
I'm gonna
It
grab a
scares
cup of
me.
coffee.
I
Me
have
either.
nightmares where I can't sleep at night.
It doesn't scare me, but man, sometimes it just annoys the shit out of me. Horror
It's just like
movies.
it's effects.
They
It's like
just make this. They
move.
just make. They stretch these situations so
Yeah,
hard to make
yeah.
it seem like it's gonna be. Yeah,
You know what? It's not that kind of stuff that
that's what
scares
I.
me. It's
Yeah.
the evil that you can't get rid of it that scares me.
Hmm.
You're not gonna get rid of
Uh,
Like
evil.
it's coming to get you kind of a thing. And it's
Oh yeah.
Well,
like,
speaking of coming to get you, we have a wheel coming to get you all for
Like the
from
segue.
the indoorfarmer.locals.com. If you sign up, actually it's for Facebook subscribers too, but I begrudgingly add you to the wheel, so everybody's on the wheel. Only 18 this week. This is my last spin for this week. So if you are a subscriber, you get in three spins a week, and it's just for a little extra something to get us through the week, you know.
Right,
So
right.
good luck, everybody.
Good
This will be the
luck.
last one for this
Good
wheel.
luck, peoples.
And then
Much
coming back
love.
on Sunday for game night with Mama Rochi was the winner last week. So we're going to see if
Nice.
she either sends a representative from MasterRochi'sGarden.com or if she's able to play again. I saw her pop through earlier. Hope
Me
everyone's
too.
doing
Right
you
well.
know,
on.
Mike, I think that's the reason why I'm scared of saws, because my uncle, my dad's sister's husband was missing, like diagonally missing his fingers all the way to his
Yeah,
index
he
finger.
fucked around and found out. Yeah.
What's that?
You fucked
But
around a
anyway,
lot.
like I have a lot of tools. I went out and I bought a miter saw. It's
Oh,
like, so, you know, it's not one
why?
that you hold in your hand. Well, because I do a lot of building projects. You know, I always build a
Yeah, you do.
greenhouse. I'm always doing some kind of thing that I construct something. So I
What
bought a
does
miter saw a few years back. It's still sitting in the box out
Number
there,
two.
but
Good luck. Yes.
who does number 2 work
No.
for? Oh, sorry.
Who's number 2 work for?
the
Am I-
original Exorcist didn't scare me. I saw that. It didn't scare me. And Christine, I
my
saw the movie Christine. It didn't scare me.
friend cut his toes off with a lawnmower. We had to pick
Oh,
him up.
shit.
Number 2 is none other than. Hold on, I got it.
There we go. Thank you.
Kim Marson.
Let's go.
Right on.
Kim Marson is a Facebook
Congratulations.
subscriber, so shouts out to Kim. And guess what, guys? If you're a subscriber and you have Hash and Dash immunity, that means whoever's watching right now, if you
This one for
want
you,
to,
Kim.
you can tag the winners.
This one for
You can
Kim.
actually tag them. You can say, "Hey, congrats! She was number 2."
Number 2. What it do? Number
Kim.
2.
And Trent Allgood is also a subscriber. So it's a
Trent.
little bit different than other live streams.
Yeah, it is.
A
I
lot
like
of
it.
people will say, "Oh, you can't tag. You know, you have to stay here. You have to be here to win." And so we have a little different.
I've
When it,
been in the group like that. I've been in the group like that. I didn't like it. But I mean, when I do the little contest, you mean you got like an hour to contact me. At least
Right.
an hour. If you're not there, you got an hour.
It's not bad.
I tag them. I say, hey, you want something?
That's not bad.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't do that because they're like they want the numbers really high or whatever. It's like if you're not interesting, then they're just going to be sitting there waiting for you to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Do
yeah.
something like worth doing. Don't just
I'm
be there.
kind of, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I see how it works. You have to have a game or something. Everybody needs to participate. Pretty cool.
The game night is fun because it does feel like a game show, other than
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little bit not fully polished yet, but definitely has the makings of such.
I was
Here,
in
I'll
the
show you
group
the
called
game. You want to see the game board? Did I show you already?
I think I showed you mine as well. Remember? Yeah, we did that
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
guys are having show and tell or what?
No.
Look, my
I like to
game
see what
board's
people are
longer than
doing.
Your
you know what I
game
mean?
board. Wait, we're looking at the
I'll
same
show you
screen.
mine if you show me yours.
You're
Same
funny.
screen. Hey, Hamad from X. What's up, man? Nice
Hamad was
gathering.
good.
Yeah. Hamad, this is every Thursday night, man. If you are ever interested to come in and be a guest on the open forum of people in the boxes, you're welcome. Hamad was on the show last night. Shouts out for coming in at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Right on.
Where he's at.
Assalamu alaikum, Hamad. It's good.
So the biggest thing for me with saws is that
You still on
One,
sauce, Kim? You still on
the
sauce?
upper body strength.
Still on
What?
And
sauce?
scary movies and Saws.
Yeah, I see that's really bothering her. Congratulations.
No, well, I'm responding to Mike Driscoll.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
gotcha.
right.
But the thing with saws, there's two things. One, you have to have upper body strength
No, one, you
to
gotta know what the hell you're
operate.
doing. You gotta know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Because wood,
Big time.
it's not as easy to cut as you think. You have to have like stability in your arms to be able to hold it so that it cuts evenly, or where you want it
Like
to
a
cut and all
shotgun.
of that stuff.
Yeah, it's like a floor buffer
So
too. You gotta.
Yeah, and I don't have that for some reason. Even with sewing, like I can't sew with this shit, man. My lines never come out straight and all kinds of stuff.
would you
But the
say
other
then?
thing, the other
Sorry, go
thing
ahead.
that scares me about saws is changing out the blade. I'm always scared to death I'm not going to put it on right and that thing's going to fly off and kill somebody.
They're
So
horrible.
would you
You only got to
say?
worry about that with a chainsaw.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Well,
So
don't,
chainsaw.
hold on, guys. I got this. Would you say, in that case, you gotta know when to hold it, know when to fold it, something like that? This my voice probably sounds terrible. This mic, I don't even know what it sounds like.
I mean, I can hear you.
I recorded myself the other day
just in that
testing my
mic.
equipment, and I
It's
had my
muffled a
voice
little
really
bit.
high. Did anybody hear that? That I posted a video of me with my voice really high, and I didn't know it. I recorded myself, and what? All right, you guys are gonna have to. Well, I guess I'm still with you. I'm just gonna walk this girl upstairs.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. I got to go to the potty.
Yeah, no, well, go hit it.
Did I see a man about a dog?
Bring us with you. I'm bringing you with me. It's only fair.
We don't need to hear all that. We don't need a repeat of last week when I was in the girls' bathroom cleaning it out because I went in there to go poop.
Did you see the reel that I made about that?
No. What?
I gotta tell King Neb too, because he wanted that. Wanted me to make that reel. It's a reel of you talking about. We'll pull it up here in a minute.
Oh my god.
It was a perfect time. Perfect time.
Oh.
So I gave the dog. She had some steak tonight, raw steak, and also some cooked chicken.
Being
So,
a teacher,
Good.
like there is so much situational humor that you run into every freaking day with these kids.
okay, she's back in. I'm coming. Yeah, situational humor is my forte.
And I love working with teenagers because, they're at that age where they just recognize the
All right, dab time.
hypocrisy and inconsistencies of things and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, they're fun. I have these
Their
two
minds are
kids this
exploding.
year. One of them I've had for many years. He's my caseload kid. He's autistic. And this kid, I love him because he gets sarcasm. A lot of kids that have autism, like they don't get sarcasm. But I have this other little boy this year in one of my sophomore classes that's autistic, and he's freaking hilarious, man. Like he gets sarcasm and he has this freaking hilarious sense of humor. He was cracking me up today. I don't remember what all the hell he was saying, but he sits back there and he kind of snarks, but then he sits back there like it's funny. His snarking is funny. He's very humorous.
Who's this?
And he'll sit back there and he'll say something and then he'll sit back and he has this like little shit-eating grin after he says something, and he's just funny.
You know what? I don't like getting older, man. It just takes too long to go to the bathroom, bro. I remember when I was young, I used to just go ship. Now I
You had
said,
to
"Come
wait
on,
till the
hurry
boner
up!
went down.
Just hurry up, man! Just please hurry up! I want to sit down."
It's like that song.
Never ending story.
But
No, the other song.
that's a long
How's
ass
it go?
cigarette there,
How's it
Ted.
go? Dear penis.
What?
I don't
Dear
think I like you anymore.
What? I've
You
never
used
heard
to
that song.
Dear penis.
you used to look at me, but now all you do is look at the floor.
Lord, yeah. I think I heard
Dear
something like that.
penis, I don't think I like you anymore.
Yeah.
And then the next verse says, "Dear Rodney, I don't think," it's his penis singing back to him.
Right, yeah.
I forget how it goes, but it's good. It's good.
I'll probably pull it up.
Old man
Your
problems, right,
penis
Elisa?
song.
Right. I tell you what, though, man, like health and
Yeah, oh,
wellness.
so you know what? Lisa? It's not an old man. I'm not old. It's just like when you get older, it just takes longer. Like it has, especially when you have
You
sleep.
screwed
You wanna go back.
yourself, Neb. You've already just told everybody. You're like,
I'm
I'm an old man, and
getting
now they're
old, man.
just.
I'm 54. I'm 54.
Oh, okay. You still
Mhm.
got plenty of
Yeah.
time. You're
Yeah.
like Joe Rogan. You look as young as Joe Rogan. I mean, he's like
Yeah.
he looks crazy like for his age.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
How old is Joe Rogan?
Mike's 44. He's 52 or 53. I don't
Okay.
know. He might be 54 now. I'm not 100%
I think
sure.
you're old in the mindset, but yeah, the bones start hurting after
Well, it
certain.
also depends on what you do with yourself. Like I'm
True that.
trying really hard to.
Martial arts,
Like,
boxing,
I like
basketball.
sweets, but I'm really cutting them back a lot. And I also am doing more exercising.
Yeah, see, exercise is the key too, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. Why are you
Nice,
laughing,
45 in
Margaret?
April.
Say again, 45 in April. Yeah. Well, happy early birthday, Mike.
Oh my God, I found the words to that song.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
It's a real
Yeah.
song. Did you not
come on,
believe
sing
me?
it for us, Kim. Come on,
No,
let's go.
Let's see the
Come
other
on.
I'm not
half.
singing
Yeah.
Let's
that.
go. 1, 2, 1, 2,
I want to
3.
see
But
it.
the
I want to
part
hear
where
Dear
his
Rodney.
penis is singing back to him, it
Yeah, let's
says,
hear it.
he sings, "Dear Cyrus, I don't think I like you anymore. Because when you get to drinking, you put me in places I've never been before." That's funny.
Yeah,
"Dear
I can see
Cyrus,
it.
I don't
I can
like
see
you
it.
anymore. Why can't we get a grip on our man-to-hand relationship?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Come to
It's
terms
good.
truly
It's
how
good.
we feel if we put our heads together."
Oh Lord. Put our heads together.
Oh my God. "We just stay home forever, dear penis. I think I like you after all." Oh, and
Change their
Cyrus,
mind.
while you're shaving, shave my balls. Oh my gosh.
Hey, great song. Give it a round of applause there, Waylon.
You're right. My bad. I was measuring. Thanks, Kim. Kim with the poetic rendition of Dear
Dear
Penis.
penis.
Cyrus penis.
Getting better, Waylon Frost.
It's just funny
had
hearing the
to
girl singing it. You know,
guitar out tonight. Oh, nice.
Um,
Frost had his guitar out tonight. That's cool. He should do that more. Just play while he's talking. I would if I could play. Like I can't play this while I'm talking. Like okay. He rapped a few tunes. Oh man, I should have.
Okay.
Oh here. Well, now that you're back, Neb, we got to show you guys something. I got to show you this reel that it's a real reel. I'll tell you that.
It's really real.
It's really real.
It's really real. It's really real.
Know how real this reel is.
Yeah,
It's
so real,
it's actually got you. You have a small part to play in this reel.
Oh really?
Got me.
The hell did I do?
With that one. You definitely got me with that one. Let's see.
Shit's about to get
real. About to get really real with the reels, right?
It's the real.
It's more than real now. It's
Wow. Oh.
And man, let me tell you something. It wasn't too long after I sat down and started going that everybody left that bathroom.
Oh, that's what I first remember. That's a good impression.
That leaves all kinds of things to the imagination.
Wow.
Like I don't imagine. What I imagine is not the smell that hit me first. It had to be
That
the
was
sound.
a good introduction.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Like, that had to be what came out first. Like I'm just guessing, and then it's
She
like,
cleared
oh,
the
then
room.
hits, and then
No, it wasn't.
Sorry
It
about
wasn't that.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
not
Lisa May agrees. Oh my God.
He is
I'm not-
100. He's real. He
I'm
beat
not
around the
a.
bush on that one.
That was
Wow.
it.
And man, let me tell you something.
Just the first part was good.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
yeah,
something,
it was
man.
introducing a great introduction there, Kim. First
Let me
time
tell you
meeting her, she
something.
talking about
Ted, you,
taking this shit.
It's
Ted, you
like
I
have
was
to
like, I like her
understand.
already. She talking shit.
So I have to tell you where this came from.
She real. I like that.
So
Nice to meet you, Kim.
last week, I go into the bathroom. I use the student bathroom because the teacher's bathroom is
Oh.
10 million miles down the other side of the school, and you'll
Right.
pee your pants before you get to it if it's open because everybody uses it. So anyway, so I go in there during my planning period, and I had like stomach problems, so I had to poop, and so I go in there,
another
and there's a
real
bunch of
number
girls
two
in
coming
Blew it
up.
up.
there. Huh?
What time is it? Real number
Blew it
two,
up.
2 hours 38
What?
minutes. Got it.
Did you blow up the bathroom?
Yeah.
Well, so I walk in there and there's a bunch of girls in there, and I was like, da da da. I go in there, sit down, and I started because I had a lot of gas. It was messed up. And I'm not kidding you. I shit you not.
He did. But
Every pun intended with that. They all disappeared out of that bathroom. And we always have problems in the
Yeah, the
girls' bathroom.
squirts.
Girls go in there and bitch and hang out and have sex in there and all kinds of stuff. Not that day.
You clear those type of people out? Yeah, that's strong shit right there.
Well, it wasn't it wasn't anything that they could smell. They left the minute they heard something.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is how I met Kim. Just like that. Yeah. Very good.
And look, you're back for
That's-
more.
I'm back for more. That's right.
That's another piece of gold. I wrote down the time and everything. We'll get that pulled up after the show. Not
What?
Real number 2. Kim's shitsplosion. Hashtag shitsplosion number 2.
Explosion number 2.
The shit
Clear-
reel.
clear-
Shit
clear-
reel part 2.
Shit is real. Clear them out.
Yes.
Clear 'em out.
Clear them out.
It's gonna be the sequel. We'll call it in the.
That
I
shit
was telling
real. It was real, Mikey.
Right.
one of
was
the
real.
one of the security guards is my friend,
Oh.
and I says, "Hey, I found a way to clear the girls' bathroom out."
Oh, man, she don't
Oh,
give
snap.
no fuck.
He's like, I've been doing that for years. Oh shit. He's like, what I do is I take a dump in their garbage can,
Oh,
Ugh.
and that really gets them out of there.
yeah. You can't.
Or what do they call that when you take a dump in the top part of the toilet? There's a word for that.
The top. Oh, gross. That's nasty.
It's like a special move when you don't like someone, like your
A
boss.
dumb one? It's a dumb fucking move, man. You
Fucked
can't
up,
imagine you
man.
put my ass on that little.
There's a word for it. It's like it was on some
How can you
movie.
sit on that square shit and take one? I don't get it.
It's like a it's an upper decker. The upper
Upper
decker.
decker.
Upper decker.
That's what it's called.
You're using your upper decker to get on the another upper
Yeah,
decker.
you got to stand on the phantom dumper. The phantom dumper. That's a good idea, Mike.
Fucked up.
Pretty sure it's the
Dumpers.
upper
Yeah.
decker.
Phantom dumpers.
That's Amber Heard.
That shit is funny, Mike. I like that. Phantom dumpers.
Well,
I saw something on X where someone posted and they said, "Is it true that you can squirt from your asshole, or did this bitch just shit all over my bed?" Oh, it was good.
oh my God, that's so gross.
Like, well,
Ew.
sorry, brother. I think you just had. I called it. I said it's called the Amber. Eau de la Amber.
Oh,
I forget how I put it. There's something like that. Amber Heard. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Amber Liquid. That's what I called it.
It's like 2 girls in a cup.
Anyway,
Chad, you heard me? You heard me, Chad.
yeah, I never saw that. Maybe we'll do a
I
review
know,
for
my
it.
God. I was like,
We'll do a review for it on Tuesday night or something.
that was the only
Cheers.
time
I'm doing
I
a
was
giant
turned on.
dab for this one. That's crazy. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Yeah, I just want to do that. Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the special move right there. You guys got. It's got the
Fuck around,
special move.
burn your lip on that
The
goddamn hot
Luca
piece.
move.
Don't burn your lip on that. So be careful. Ain't no coughing on the mic, man.
Oh yeah, you're
You're breaking your own rule there,
right.
Raymond.
And then he just jumped away, he like dove away.
Nothing happened.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess after this dab and this cleanup, we'll get going. But it was a weird night with the interruption because of the Olympics. Come on, man! Everybody's playing that and sharing that video.
Listen, I
of
get it.
that
Listen,
lady.
listen. I get them every day. When I play my music, I get flagged.
Do you?
Yeah, because it doesn't say King Nebulous. It just says Nebulous Monk. So it's like, you know. So I get flagged for my own music. Like,
They want you to pay for their they have I forget what it's called, but
I just
Facebook
want
has
to.
their
I
approved
win. I always
music.
win the disputes. I always win them. Like I said, motherfucker, look, this is me. See the resemblance? You know.
Buddy of mine will actually
Must
be
start this
playing
shit.
a bass guitar, and he's been flagged a number of times for shit. I mean, playing
We
his
enjoyed
own
your
guitar, just
we
doing.
enjoyed your company, Missy. Much love to you. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, you get flagged for. I get flagged for cursing. I get flagged for my own stuff that I created. I can make a beat or do it.
Yeah,
It's flagged. Oh, I fight them all the time.
I'll do that right now, JC.
Good night, JC.
Good night, JC.
If anybody else, well, JC, let me see. You might want to message me, JC. I'm a public profile, and it might be hard for me to find you on Messenger. Let's see. I will check real quick.
I always said to my people watching the Facebook, they haven't seen me in weeks. I haven't done a live in a
I
minute.
did find her. Oh snap! She's an engineer at the Krusty Krab.
Let's go, ladies.
Oh, JC,
Let's
I
go,
love
let's
your
go.
career.
Right on.
That just got me hungry. I got the munchies now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little snack time
Krusty
after
Krab. That Krusty Krab right now sounds good.
We had a
Yes.
place called the Saucy Crab that opened up around here.
Oh, but come on, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
I swear to God, dude, the Saucy Crab. It didn't last but like 3-4 months.
What happened? Come on, tell me. What happened? They shut down?
It just moved on, man. They turned it into something else, a ramen noodle house.
They had a gourmet dog food around, and people used to come around and get it, but they shut down in like 3 weeks. It was like really gourmet dog food selling out of a store. I mean, like a warehouse. Frosty, man, she said
It was
saucy
shut
crab.
down.
Yeah. Then they moved
Why?
on. It wasn't getting enough. It wasn't giving enough
Oh, I see.
traction.
Well, that kind of dog food would be expensive.
It would be like,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, if JC, if you're out there, I did send you a message. You're gonna have to accept it in your message requests, though.
That's a
got
clean.
crabbies
That's
in
a
here.
clean rig there, man. I like how you keep that clean, man. See, most people don't keep their rigs clean.
Wash it Wednesday. I adhere to that doctrine, the doctrine of the Wash it Wednesday.
There you go, man. I like
I also,
that.
oh, thanks, JC. So I also celebrate Wonderful Wayland Wednesday. Did you see my post? Did you see my post? I made it twice now. I'm gonna do it every Wednesday if I can.
Okay.
And it's about welcome to Wayland, welcome to Wonderful Wayland Wednesday. Maybe next week will be Wacky Wayland Wednesday. But then I say think a random Wayland in the comments. Bonus points if they comment back, if they reply. And so what people
I'm
do
high
is
right now. What the hell are you talking about, man?
so if you hit at and then type in Wayland, you'll see a whole list of people on Facebook named Wayland.
Wayland, hold on.
All these different ones.
You might laugh at this, but all this time I was looking at your rig, I wasn't even looking at you. I'm sorry.
You can do that. Well, here I'll do this. So let me see my
There
hands.
you go.
I mean, so what I'm talking about is, here you go.
Watch your
So,
fingers, man.
yeah, I've touched it lightly before. Here you go. This will help you. I've touched just the tip, of my fingers.
Just the tip.
Just the
Just
tip.
just
Just
I
the
did
tip,
have a
boy.
little.
Hey,
I
just
had a
the tip.
little, what do you call it? A blister for a little bit.
Yeah.
So what
You had
was
a
I
blister
talking
on
about?
your
Come
tip?
on, the wailing
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
Come on.
So a bunch of people are getting involved, and it's catching on. I see people
Like that,
they're
man.
tagging all kinds of people named Waylon,
I'm-
and I'm hoping the Waylons get involved soon. They're not. I don't see. They're not enjoying it so far.
Oh, snap.
Only
man
one
upstairs.
responded. One responded with like 3 dots because someone tagged them. It was like dot dot dot. Read the post, guy.
Yeah, man
Anyway,
upstairs just said,
thanks, Mike.
he said, boom.
This rig it was $100. It's not that. It's not a expensive rig.
The man upstairs said, boom.
It's just the e-nail that really makes it look cool, I think.
He's stomping upstairs. We have a thunderstorm.
In your house?
He said, outside my house, yeah.
Oh,
And not be in
snap.
my damn house. I'm the only one.
Speaking of houses, they got my bathtub and my shower installed.
Came to left field.
That's a
I love
current
it.
event for her, I guess,
Yeah.
because she's got a house being built, and that's got to be on her
Oh.
mind like all the time, man.
Yeah, I don't
You know
mess
what
with
I'm
him.
stressing about? Like, it hasn't been too stressful with like all the other stuff. What's stressing me out is when they're going to finish it so that I can hire movers and so that I can, because you have to book those dudes in advance, one, and giving notice here at my rental.
Yeah. Oh, you're moving up. I like that. It's good stuff. Moving is I like the moving. I like once the furniture and everything is there and I didn't have to move it. But I remember one time I had to move by myself.
Well, I live in the house that I
I
lived
hear
in
you.
a year ago
I
was an
hear you. I'm getting
1,800
off.
square foot house. And the house that I moved into a year ago is a 1,600 square foot house.
Yeah, I'm
So
in
I have an
1800s by myself.
1,800 foot square house crammed into a 1,600 square foot house.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I live alone. I live like I have a family
Same.
of 5.
Same.
Yeah, but I live like I have a family of 5. I shit you
That's
not.
no one's fault but yours.
I'm not saying, I'm not blaming
Don't
anybody
blame
else.
me. I mean,
It's
Don't
your
blame
fault,
me.
Waylon. It's all your fault.
Don't blame me.
or no, it's like I told Neb's like, what did I get myself into? I go, I told you not to blame me about this anyway. Like this, like all like this, like the beef. Like whenever you come into a team, it's
Right.
There's people that don't like each other. Have you guys ever started at a place where it was brand new, like all the employees were brand new? I did one
Yeah,
time.
I
It was
mean-
an interesting
Yes.
experience.
Yes,
Interesting
I
experience.
did.
Like the bosses were new, everyone was new.
Everybody,
like,
the manager,
you
everything's
know?
fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, which is it's an interesting thing, man.
It's a good thing because that's when you start filling out the chemistry.
It
You're like,
is,
and then you don't want to
but
work with this person. I don't like him. He's a
it
dick.
ended up being bad for me though,
Oh boy.
because the management was just garbage.
Oh, see, yeah, when you have that, and you know what,
And
you
they would
apply
like,
for it then. Why didn't you apply for being a manager then?
oh, I would have been, but they didn't want to let me be the manager. They actually accused me of running an underground coup.
Oh yeah, show me some evidence,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Show me.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
no, I that's why they didn't. That's why they couldn't do
It
anything.
won't be cool.
Like we actually, it was the only place I ever worked for where we had to have a meeting with the HR department with my entire shift, with no managers involved, where we were supposed to talk to HR about the problems that we're having with management, and which little faith did we have in the powers of management, because that whole meeting is just a way for HR to hear to see who are the people that speak up, who are the people that complain.
Right. Yeah.
Those are the ones we have to get rid of.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
didn't
Well,
fire me, but they just were never gonna promote me.
sometimes when you speak up, they be like, "Oh, who is this?" I remember I was working on the set.
You can't outshine the people
Right.
above you. You
Yeah,
gotta be
I
careful.
was working on the set, and I was trying to make a suggestion about moving the item over, and the director was like, "Who's this dude?" I said, "I'm King Nebulous, man. Nice to meet you."
You don't
I
know who
showed up the
am?
next day. Yeah. and let me go the next day, man. But it was cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I worked on What Not to Wear and a couple other sets, man. Television and production. I used to love doing that
Huh. And they'd let you go. Why again?
because I spoke like I wasn't scared, intimidated by them. Like he said, "Who's this dude?" I said, "Well, my name's King Nebulous. Nice to meet you." You know, what's up? Because I was trying to make a suggestion while they was filming something, but before they took the shot, I was like, "You might want to just move that over there." And the dude said, "Who's this guy?" I walked over to him and said, "Yeah, my name's King Nebulous. Man, nice to meet you." You know, because arrogant fuck. I don't
And
like
they were
arrogant
like,
people.
"Oh, this guy.
This guy, yeah,
He thinks he can speak to me.
right, but
He
you
can. He touched me."
you think you can act like that towards me? Like, who's this guy? I'm a human being. That's who I am. My name's King Nab. Nice to meet you. But
What if you? What if you were like?
Bobby Flay was like, nah, that's my dude right there. That's my dude. So I was working with Bobby Flay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I always thought about doing that. Actually, I always thought I could be a radio talk show host, or even a DJ. But I'm not. I'm more of a radio talk, like more longer form, I guess. But
I was told that too.
then
Like,
I
you should do
realized I
radio.
was like, I'll just do it. Like we could just do it through the internet now.
Yeah, there's your radio right there. This is radio.
We're
Video station.
Yeah. Well, and I never, it never really even crossed my mind to do a video podcast or an audio podcast only.
Yeah,
know?
I
And
thought about that. I mean, I thought about it.
it's
Let
not
me get some
something
guests.
I like the
It's like you
camera.
need
I
to
don't
see
know why.
visual. Yeah, visual. I'm like a more visual person.
Yeah. Well, I always watch a lot of YouTube podcasts, so they're more video.
I fall asleep on them.
I've never been fired. They always tell me I want to come back. Let me know. Well, I didn't. They didn't fire me there at that place. I ended up leaving, finding a better.
Now I worked
better
on
pay.
something else. Yeah, I didn't get. I mean, they let me go from that shit, but it was like the last couple of days anyway. I was one day short of the whole project being over. So
Oh,
it was,
nice.
what whoop de do? I'll stay home. Shit. I didn't want
The
15
effort
hours
they went
anyway.
through to fire you, yeah, like just to, yeah, that's fine.
Whatever. It's like one day later.
We've talked about that too. We had an episode a while back of just like careers and jobs,
Oh yeah.
different types of jobs, and just kind of we were.
I'm a jack of all trades,
shit.
man. CDL, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, God, I hear you.
Are you Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Cap Aquarius.
Capricornus.
Capricorn Aquarius, yeah, January 20th.
He's
Oh.
overlap.
The Kings were born
You're
in
a
January.
cuspy.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
overlap. Huh?
Huh?
You're like
Look
you overlap both of them.
He's
Well,
a
yeah,
cuspy.
because I'm usually like I'm either one or the other sometimes, or sometimes I'm just both. Because Caps are emotional. They kind of flighty, but
Interesting.
Aquarius is about handling the business. Like
Right. Yeah. You seem
get
much
to it.
more. To me, you seem more of the hand.
Capricorns are flighty? I've never noticed that.
Well, he did move
Well,
across the
not
country.
they always think they're people person. People, but their minds. We always wander somewhere.
So they have ADD.
Yeah, I would say that I definitely do have some ADD, man. I do ADHD. Yeah, I do have some.
Aquarius.
Nice. See, at least you know Aquarius about. We about. All right, let's go on time. Everything runs smooth. We don't want no problems. Keep the atmosphere nice and calm. Everything is cool. We're about hustling and business.
Mm-hmm.
It's about business and handling business. I believe. I like
Interesting.
that side of me.
Like
I be dragging my ass.
Would you say that's like organized?
I would say organized confusion.
I wish
would
I was
say.
more organized.
Organized confusion.
I feel like
I can relate there.
Yeah.
Organized confusion.
I feel like the absent-minded professor or whatever that was.
Right.
Was it
Jack of all trades,
there's
master
the
of none.
nutty professor, and then wasn't there the absent-minded professor?
Yeah, back
Yeah.
in like the 50s.
Yeah, I saw that movie. It was interesting. It wasn't the 50s though. I think it was a little bit sooner, a little bit like maybe the 60s. Let me look. Let me search.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see what Daddy Google
Before I
says.
was born.
Damn.
Well,
Okay.
Here's where I say my piece here.
Good night,
Tim.
Trent.
I went to college and I took a
Good night,
film
Trent.
class. Hey Trent, congratulations! You won.
Congratulations, man.
You won the game night ticket. So Congrats, brother. I'll put you on game night whether you played last week or not. Good night, man.
Good night.
So I went to college
Mm-hmm.
and I took a film class. So
Nice.
I am now. That makes me the utmost expert on all older films, such as
Nice. Okay.
The Absent-Minded Professor.
Excuse me.
What is this, Mike? Oh my God,
God damn, Mike.
Kim. When I went through school, I had to.
Went through
Okay,
school, okay.
here we go. We're gonna go.
Nice.
Announcer
Good.
voice.
What's up, Sparky? What's up,
Kim.
Sparky?
Kim. When I went through school, I had to write those tests you talk about. We also had this thing where we weren't graded on spelling from grade 6, and we were told to spell words like they sounded. So all through school, we had random tests and changes in the curriculum. Then I went. I'm sorry. Then why I went to trade school? They had a trial program that you came out with all the schooling to be a journeyman, electrician. Okay, that's cool.
You're making that money.
That's actually a good thing.
Making that money. Go
It
ahead,
took a little
Sparky.
over 2
Go ahead,
years.
Sparky, Mike.
2003. Okay. I heard you talking about the kind of
Journeyman is good. See,
yes.
I asked him, you got your ugly book? You got your ugly book, man? You got your ugly book,
Oh,
Mike?
you were there. Cool, Trent. Appreciate you, brother. So yeah, I was like processing while I'm reading this. I'm like, this is.
One of the things that I hate about education is they're always like trying to. There's like this big push in education to make learning fancy, find a newfangled way to teach or learn or whatever. And
yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Well,
you stuck to old-fashioned ways. The old-fashioned.
The old-fashioned ways are really, by and large, for the largest majority of human beings, are probably the best way to teach, especially like reading.
What do you
Math,
mean
I don't know.
Like all of us in one room?
Like kinetic awareness. Like I remember when I was in school, when I was in elementary school, it was before the whole language program took over.
Mm-hmm.
And whole language was detrimental to this country in reading. And New Mexico is one of the last states to get rid of it. And it just decimated the reading abilities of so many people. But when I was in school, I wasn't educated. My very earliest, I started like preschool when we lived in Antigua, which was a British-owned island. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's where I started learning like reading skills. Because by the time,
No, saying good night to Missy.
She was saying
good night, Missy.
She's still here.
So I don't know, whole language took over. I learned to read not in the United States. I learned to read on a British-owned island.
Nice.
British. I lived in the British Islands.
Huh?
British.
British. Say? What do you say? British.
But you have these movements. I call them movements in education, and I don't know. They're just like
McDonald's. They got a new movement. They look different. I don't know. Still old-fashioned food.
Update. They updated a little bit.
They got to update a little bit. Yeah, they got to.
And I can see that, like in selling products, you want to do that. But the thing is a lot of the time these movements that they have in education are not.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Good. They're not good educational programs where kids learn.
Teachers should be paid more than the police officer or a sports person, in my opinion.
I could see that. I agree with that, but or at least like a change in how we pay them. But
right, yeah.
What I think would fix that and would get much better outcomes at schools is if they had to have a little bit of competition, namely the school choice.
See,
if no one knows about school choice, definitely look into it.
I disagree with you on that.
I kind of agree with Kim.
I kind of assumed you would, but
and I'm going to tell you why.
Because you miss the old-fashioned teachers. I miss my teachers. I miss how I was taught. They don't have that type anymore. Everybody upgraded or modified.
I just want teachers to have some reason to be better.
Yeah, give them an incentive. The best incentive ever.
You know, there's some
If
out
you
there
want
that just are
teachers
stuck
to be
into it.
better, you need to take all the fucking restrictions off of them.
Okay.
I,
I
for the
can listen to
first
that.
time in my career, am so
You want to put hands on somebody.
disenchanted with being a teacher. And let me tell you why.
She won't fuck somebody else.
I have heard people complain for years that education is more concerned with money than they are the kid.
They don't give
And
a
I
fuck.
poo-pooed that
I never really thought that.
because I hadn't run into it.
No.
Last year, I failed a senior, and I think I've mentioned this, but I failed a senior in my class. And the reason I failed him is because out of 160 days of instruction, that child was in my class 66 days the entire school year. And the second half of the year, he was only there 6 days in the spring semester. They came to me at the end of the semester and they said, how can we get this kid graduated? And I said, I can't teach him an entire curriculum to graduate him. They wanted me to rubber stamp this kid.
They wanted that money. They wanted that money.
Exactly. Exactly. And when I realized it, and I got in trouble for that, I no longer teach seniors this year because of that. They took it away from me. I was penalized for it.
Power. It's money. Power.
It is.
There is most
And it's
certainly
because
parts of it that
because they have monetized our system trying to hold schools accountable for things. But here's the problem. We don't have any kind of a function in this state, at least, to make kids come to school. There is no recourse that the schools have whatsoever for getting a kid to school. In California, when I was out there, they have a whole system. It's like a legal system. If those kids don't come to school, like there's a whole system set up, like, you know, so many days and like patterns and stuff like that. There's a court system that those parents go to. They're fined, all kinds of shit to hold parents accountable for getting their kids to fucking school.
I think this traces back to politics. To be honest with you. I mean, because everybody can write executive orders to do this and to do that. Why not just take care of the teachers?
Why not? Why not to what?
If you can make executive orders, I don't care who's in the office. Why not just take care of the teachers?
You got muffled all of a sudden.
Oh, me? You hear me?
Yeah.
Lightning.
That's better. Yeah.
I said, this traces back to politics. I mean, all the big dogs can make executive orders and executive decisions. That's to be the first one on the table. Taking care of the teachers, getting them. But you know, it's going to be good and evil. That's how the way the world turns.
Well, you know, the thing is that, you know, a school is like any other organization out there. You're going to have good people that do above and beyond, and you're going to have people that are just piles of shit drawing a paycheck. You're always going to have that element everywhere you go.
That's why the old school, as you saw to interject, as you were saying about the old ways, yeah, those old ways in our age and, you know, younger generations had the real good teachers that wanted to teach them something, not just there to be, you know, get a check. You know.
Well, I'm going to agree and I'm going to disagree because I had, you know, I don't know.
I'm saying that in general.
Even when I went to school that were.
You don't have people like this about money, and you got some. It's like nurses. You got doctors. You got people
that
do the job. And some people just
got their motivations for why they're there, and it frustrates me to no end when you run into a teacher that's there because for something other than really wanting to teach kids.
Teach the kids, right? That's what I'm talking about. Right, exactly.
And you don't think school choice would help that?
I do not. And it's not that I don't think it'll help that. Here's the consequence. I always say Newton's third law because every time you do something, there's an unintended consequence on the other side of it. And here's what the unintended consequence to school choice is.
Homeschooling is where it's at.
The unintended consequence is that you get schools that will be predominantly black schools.
We have black schools.
We have black schools. We have.
I understand that we do, but you will get those predominantly because I'm telling you, racism, and you should know this as a black man. Racism is not gone.
Hell
and
no.
and
Nothing
and
gonna
and,
go nowhere.
and it
That
shines
makes
itself in ugly ways.
money.
So there are places where you can't help but get an entire black school or predominantly black school,
You gotta have money.
because
If you want
you
to go to
have
the right school, you gotta have some money. You have to have money. I went to a Montessori school. I went to a private school, but I didn't go to an all boys school. You know what I mean? If you have the right money, you can put your kid
well, you
anywhere you
have
want.
those kind of choices where you come from, but here in New Mexico where I'm at, we don't
Right.
have
We don't have
we
those
don't have
choices,
stuff
right?
like that. I mean, we do have some charter schools, and I don't know,
Right.
they serve a purpose, and they're good for the certain purposes that they serve. They have a lot of charter schools will have a particular focus, and whatever that focus is they're really good at that. Like if it's an art school or something
Mhm.
like that,
Yeah.
but other parts of the education with that may not be up to par.
So what you're
So it's
saying
kind of a
is,
mixed bag.
let me play this as neutral as I can. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. What the possibility of the downside of doing this is that you may run into a situation where a school, say, become like an Asian school, they want to just only accept certain people to that school.
It's
They have
not that
those.
they want
Why would
to.
that happen?
It's not that they want to accept
Okay.
only certain whatever. What they found, and this has happened in suburban areas. So, I'm old enough that I remember when you had segregated neighborhoods. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember when segregation was alive and well.
Right, but
I
why? But
remember
It's
in
still
my own
alive and well.
community where I live
It's
right
different
now, when they started busing black students from the only black
it's still
school.
happening now.
It's still happening now. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
It's still
know.
happening now. You
I
got the
know.
suburbans,
I'm
you
not.
got
They
the
call it
neighborhoods,
something different. They call it
you got the
something. Oh, we're
ghettos,
gonna
you got
that.
the
Yeah.
heights, you got the
But
you got the ghetto, the heights, the suburbs.
even in
So then you got
colleges, though,
farmers,
it's
man.
happening in colleges, bro. They have this is all
Right in front of your face.
what how
all
they
day.
say they say it differently. This is an all black space, or this is an all white. So they actually there's no all white space. They can't do that. But they say this is our
Listen,
space. This is our safe spot, or whatever.
I
They
was
say that in college.
I've
That's
been
segregating yourselves.
right.
Like, what
Right.
are you doing?
I've been like the only black person who lived in the neighborhood at times as well. And I
So
felt
here's
You've seen both
what's
ends.
seen
Yeah.
both of
happened.
that. Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
what's happened. Okay, I'm going to describe
They just call it something
a thing here.
Mhm.
So you had where they ended where black people were able finally to move into middle class neighborhoods, white neighborhoods, right?
Money.
And
Mhm.
so black people started moving into these neighborhoods with white
Moving
people.
on up.
And the white people are like, oh my God, black people are moving here. And these white people started leaving the neighborhoods and going further out or forming different places. So then you had these predominantly black neighborhoods that were once white neighborhoods,
And
but
then
all the white people left.
well, check it
So
out. Hold
I'm
on,
just
pause,
saying, and
Cam,
this
pause.
is
One
statistically
moment.
a fact.
One moment. I'm gonna
fact.
show you something about Harlem. Harlem was predominantly black.
Right.
We call it Harlem Heights.
Yeah.
They're now starting to come back into the fold. They're starting to own the stores. They're starting to, so it's like a retro, a nostalgic thing that's happening right now.
Shifting them back and forth. Yeah.
Right. So there's now everybody's integrating with each other. There's interracial relationships. There's a whole lot of things going on because now this is not no more Harlem. It's called Harlem Heights. They got all the beautiful restaurants on the corners. They got where the Obamas
Rebranding.
Right.
Yeah.
So now everybody's back into that fold. So now everybody's like in the melting pot together. So you got
I'm just saying that's
you got rich, you got poor, you got middle class. They all segregated.
What I'm talking about is factual, and this is what's happened.
But how does it relate to school choice? I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
right. What you're gonna do is if white people live in a neighborhood that's got a lot of black kids that go to that school, and they're given a choice to cross district boundaries, then all the white kids or whatever are going to move out of that neighborhood, and it's going to leave it predominantly black. And it's
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Will the education change?
They can do
regardless
that now.
of the color. Will the education change? So you're thinking that I'm asking you a question now. Will the education change regardless of what school anybody chooses to go to?
It will.
It will. It does, and it's proven that it does. And I'm not using educational studies to say that. I'm using political science stuff.
But
I
I'm just
think it would
saying
be better
basically.
though.
I think it's
Huh?
there's a
Be
school
better.
a school in New York, Brandeis, always wanted to go to. It's like it's like a Catholic school basically.
Yeah.
And they have a
Brandeis
crazy good
University.
basketball team, but it's predominantly white, Ivy League type dudes.
Yeah.
You know.
Isn't that
So
Brandeis University?
right, Brandeis University, right? So
Yeah.
so it's like if I get in there, man, it's gonna be cool. But
Right.
I get what you're saying at the same time. Certain things are like sacred into that in that aspect of racism, things of that nature. I wouldn't, but me personally, I think everybody should go to school together because I remember I came up, I didn't see all black in my school. I was in Boston,
I
Massachusetts.
agree. I
You know what I
agree
mean?
with you. I don't like me, myself, and I,
Mhm.
most of my friends, the people that I hang out with, and this has been most of my life, have been something other than white. I have white friends, but very
Yeah,
few of my friends
Hmm.
over my lifetime have been white.
excellent.
And I don't know. I'm just like that. Like
I
I'm
got white.
very
Yeah, I got white
white
family.
people
I got a cousin
kind of,
white. He just
I
passed
don't
away.
know. White people sometimes get on my
You
nerves
do?
the way they
Yeah,
are. But
my ex was white. I don't only date.
yeah.
I stopped with my sisters. No disrespect, but it was
Right.
just a ball game. It's like
Well,
it was where your mind is at the moment. Where your
for
heart
sure,
is too.
for sure. And I date my
I
son
did them
is
all.
my son is biracial. So, but that's beside the point. I don't use that. That's
Right,
not a card to pull. But
right,
my point about the school choice though,
right.
I see what you're saying, Kim. But what you're describing can happen already.
Already, exactly.
If people are racist, if you are
I'm telling
if
you,
you're a
it
white
don't work
person
that
living
way,
in the
Waylon.
ghetto, okay, but if you're that racist, then why? Then you're gonna go
Thank
ahead and
you,
live in the ghetto
Elisa.
and go to a school
I'm
that's
just telling you, it
predominantly
doesn't work
that's
that
not.
way.
I'm
It
pretty much
doesn't work
sure.
that way.
What doesn't
So
work?
are you scared of like hold on? Are you scared of something? Somebody white going to a hood school, a school that's in the hood?
Me?
No, no. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, does it make a difference to you?
No, she's saying that the other way around. That they would not go to that
Either
school.
way, it's like if one's gonna go over there, another one's gonna come over here.
But here's the thing though, school choice. Like if you decide to go to a faraway school, like you're not gonna get a bus ride there.
Right,
So
you
if
have to
you're a
pay for
low
your
income
meal.
kid,
Dude,
what about
parents sacrifice everything that they can to
go to a better school?
to do whatever to make their kids' lives better, right?
Right,
You
Right.
see
That's what it's
that's how
supposed to
these
be.
Olympic athletes, I had an argument with somebody recently where they said that Olympic athletes come from wealthy families, and that is a crock of shit
I
because
believe
I
that. I'm
know
with you on that one.
plenty of people.
That's a weird argument, but that's a whole different thing.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I understand, but parents, the point is that these parents sacrifice everything so that their kid has everything.
I'm pretty much sure
Okay?
that if it comes to schools like that, where there's like a whole bunch of rich kids, regardless of the color.
I'm telling
You know what I'm
you,
saying? But
I see
somebody
it in
from the
my
hood,
own community. We have
somebody's poor.
Yes.
They're gonna give certain
we have
stipulations to
4
get in that school.
comprehensive high schools, and then we have Arrowhead Early College. All right, so Arrowhead is very hard to get into. Like
Thank you, Mike.
that's an early college thing, and you have to apply to it, and it's not a normal school.
Right.
So
Okay,
do they
so
let
that
black
leaves us
kids in
4
there?
comprehensive high schools in our community. Mayfield right now is the worst. It's the most ghetto high school we have. Right behind it is my school. And then
Okay.
there's Cruces High, and then there's Centennial. Centennial High School it's the newer high school, but it's got this reputation of being the better school in the community, and
Why
parents
not?
are always trying to get their kid
Get
in
in
that
there. There's a
school.
long list to get in there. That's everywhere. It's like a lottery to get into that school.
Mhm.
It's just regardless of what your color is. If money talks, regardless, it
Yes.
could be an all-white school, and I got $80 billion, and I go in there and I'm like, look, I'm going to the school. Yes, sir.
I'm just
Here's your money.
saying that it
So
builds
if I
an
don't have the money,
overpreponderance of particular races, and that's a proven
you
fact.
go, yeah,
Like
you'll go to the extreme
that's
for your child.
statistical. You can look at research on that shit.
But I'm just saying, basically, if that was the case, I'm pretty much sure that everybody would want to go to the best schools if they do
So
that school selection one.
maybe we're on
Well,
a different
everybody
page
wants
here.
to go to the best schools, but the fact of the matter is that here's the thing about what makes schools the best. Look at the data that they collect that gives you ratings for schools. And a
Right.
lot of that is stuff that has not a fucking thing to do with the quality of the education
Of the
at the
education. I got
school.
you.
It
I
has
get
to
you.
do
I
with
get you.
poverty statistics, instances of like food stamps,
Yep.
kids on free and reduced lunches. All of those are factors that go into a school rating. Graduation rates, the
Right.
neighborhood that the school sits in.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all variables that have not a damn thing to do with the quality of education that a student
No,
is
I feel
getting
you.
at that school.
It's like a hospital. I got you.
Okay,
Right.
but here's the thing though. The thing that school choice addresses is that, and this is the part that I like about it.
Okay.
The schools get so much money for how
Okay.
many kids they have.
Right.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that, Kim?
Yep, you're right.
So they have this
There's a
incentive to
formula.
cram as many kids into their some schools, and we'll say
Mhm.
on the bad end, we'll say
Mhm.
that like the small whatever percentage it is,
Right.
there are schools out there that try to cram a lot of kids into classrooms, overfilling classrooms, and they actually have teachers that are locked into tenure and have no way to be fired and can do whatever f all.
That's typical of all education. You
was
have a
about to say
certain
that.
But
amount
it
of
wouldn't
years
be if
and
they
you're
had to
tenured.
compete, though. If they had to compete for that money, if that kid, okay,
Yeah, it makes them
if
work harder for it. Yeah.
little King Neb here, he's going to school and he's like, you know what, I'm too smart to be going to this school that doesn't care about my education. There's a school a couple miles down the road
My son said that
that
already.
we can go to, and that what happens is that say 10 grand, I'm sure it's way more than that. Say imagine 10 grand per kid. The 10 grand that's hovering over Neb's head gets to follow with him to the next school, and boop boop, that next school says, oh, we'll welcome you with open arms and the
Right,
10
right.
grand. And guess what? We're actually going to show results to your parents that they
The
like,
new computer.
and they're going to be like, oh, cool, we're keeping them here then. But the thing is, that's what competition breeds.
Yeah, it's like-
Competition breeds people. It's not about the best schools, because
Right.
every school would step it up then. If you don't want to go out of business,
You
your
can step it
school
up.
would then step it up and be like, hey, listen, we actually need to do things. And what happens when things are done well with the better schools? Kids like to go to those schools.
At the bottom
Kids
line,
like being there when they're
bottom
being like,
line is
you
people
know.
gotta find a balance. You know, you gotta find a balance, and I agree with you on that, Waylon. Yeah, because
It would-
you
it
have an
would
incentive, you have an
level
incentive
the yeah.
to go right, and for your education, Kim. Yeah, there needs to be like some serious teaching going on at the same time.
They don't.
like
Thank
The
you.
system doesn't give a fuck about
But see,
education anymore.
right? But do you
They
do
do
you
not
care? Do you care?
care.
Do you
It's
care?
all about money. And you know what? I would have fought
Well-
that 2 years ago. I would have fought that tooth and nail.
Sound a good advocate.
2 years ago, I would have fought that tooth and nail. I kept
Yes, sir.
hearing people say that. And I would have fought that tooth and nail until I had the experience that I had last year. When I
Nothing-
realized, because graduation rates drive the money that you get from the federal government. And so they're dancing on paper, graduating
Yeah.
fucking kids out of the system that are not educated. They don't have a quality education because they haven't been at school.
School choice would
All
address
kinds
that.
of shit,
But it's
dude.
just
All
I
kinds of
think
shit.
I think school choice is a good thing because I didn't want to go to the school that was close to me. I wanted to go to a decent school where there was a mixture of people, not all black, not all Hispanic. I wanted a cultural thing. I wanted to go to that.
Well, what
Yeah, you know.
happens if you have a school like mine? Let me tell you about my school.
And if I go
When
to a
they
hood
built
school, I'm
my
good with that
school-
too.
My school that I work at was built in 1990 something.
Mhm.
And it's built out here on the East Mesa of my community. All right. And when they built the school out here, the people that lived out here were very poor. They were mostly poor immigrant, like, I don't know, like
So
Mexican.
you saying you saying your school is kind of rough,
Low income.
Well, let me
low income?
finish my
No,
story.
get
It
to
was
it.
built in an area of perception of high poverty.
Okay.
Okay,
I've been there,
but
I've
it
been there.
didn't just draw, the population of the school didn't just draw from these colonias, these really poor areas. It also drew from half of the city, was where the kids were affluent.
Right.
But the perception of the school was that it was a gang school because
I've
a
been there.
lot of the kids that did go to
Right.
school there were gangbangers. Even though
wasn't no
every
bad
school in our community had its share of gangbangers.
Right.
Our
Absolutely.
school, and to this day, that my school still has that perception.
Yeah. The first teachers are the parents. Now we can start from that point. But yeah, the first teachers are the parents. And then, yeah, I've been in those type of schools where it was rough. You had to know you.
Our school's not rough.
But no, I'm saying
We have
if
just
you're
as
poverty
good
stricken, it's
kids
like
as
I wanted to get out.
Centennial has. But
I wanted to get out.
Centennial,
Yeah.
because it's over by a very affluent
I want to go to that
neighborhood,
school. I want to go to that
that
nice
it's
school
a
right
good
there.
school, but
Right.
they don't look at the fact that it draws from an area of town that's considered the ghetto.
Right. See, and that's how
So
everyone
it's
feels
like
about rich
it's
people.
just
It
it's a
can go
matter
back
of
and
where the
forth.
school is placed.
Yeah.
Is that it's a perception thing, and it's
Right.
not fair.
No, see, I want to go. I want to be able to go to school, any school I wanted to go to. I mean, I had to deal with the one that was in the neighborhood, but that was right across the street from my house. I didn't really. I got hit in the head with
They
a
make
bat
you,
over there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shouldn't be the
this is your
case.
district. This is where you have to stay. This is where you pay your
Yeah.
bus pass. But if they let me just expand my horizons, I can get to see new people, learn new things. So I just think it's like
I
either
think
way.
the money should follow the child. Okay, how about this then, Kim? The school choice is so that King Neb would not have to move to go to the school he wanted to. But what if his parents said, you know what, we're picking up, we're moving over to the other wherever where we like the
People
school.
do that.
Okay, people do that. What's the freaking difference other than making
Right.
it where they don't have to move?
We'll just move
to
over
do
to the
that?
district.
You know what
Yeah.
else parents do? They find somebody, a grandparent or a cousin or a friend
Yeah,
or
they use people's
whatever,
addresses.
and they use addresses.
Oh yeah, that's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
so
So why not just let them, give them the freedom to
Right.
choose
See,
what
see
school they
what,
go
what
to?
see.
Like,
This is
Because
hold on. Let me pause. You segregating right now. You
Because-
segregating. You segregating. You see what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
segregating, right? Because you want everybody to have the freedom to choose what they want to choose, be who they want to be, go where they want to go. At the end of the day, same as you as an adult. You want to be able to go where you want to go, do what you want to do, how you want to do it. If your parents don't have the money, then you need to be the little genius and
because
bust your ass to get to
here's
school
why
and make sure you take
and
care of them.
it's
Yeah.
a money
You
factor.
know what I mean?
It's
Well,
a
it's always
money-
going to be right. It's always going to be about money and not the education.
Always.
You know what I mean?
It costs
I
money
just
to
think-
educate. It costs money.
Right.
Even if we take greed out of this, it does. There's whatever the number is. Maybe we can never figure out the real number, but there's a number that it actually costs to properly educate someone, and so there is money behind it.
And
And,
plus-
I-
and plus-
I- you know, it-
plus the students got to go
real.
to school and smell your shit. So you gotta let them be able to choose what school they want to go to if they smell your
Yeah.
shit after.
What if they're like, oh, I can't go back to that school. I heard that teacher.
oh, that
in
teacher
the
she was in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Oh, we can't go back. I can't. I'm so humiliated.
Yeah,
I
I don't want to go back. I'm definitely gonna switch schools after I hear that shit, Kim. I'm sorry.
That's funny. But you guys, I think I'm gonna get going on that
Much love,
note.
kings and queens.
Yeah, I got to get up
Yeah,
at
it's been
0500 in the morning. So
Well, we got locked into it there, so I appreciate
That was a
the
good one.
conversation,
Good
guys.
conversation. Yeah. I
Yes,
love different opinions.
You know what? And
Like
thanks for
what I
hanging out,
said.
Ted. Yeah, and King
Kim?
Neb, I'm gonna add you to the group, the people in the boxes group chat. It's just,
Okay.
it's literally, it's not for a whole bunch of like, good mornings and hello kitties.
Right.
It's just for us to like discuss what we might talk
Yeah,
about.
man. I
the
don't
next
mind.
week or whatever,
I don't
so-
mind doing some
For
adulting.
sure.
You know.
And it's not like, yeah, for sure. All right,
It's not
guys,
what?
remember
Uh-oh.
me,
What
I
did
was
you
gonna say it's not like you have to be here every time if you
Oh.
become part of that chat or whatever. I was gonna get into it, but it's nothing we can talk
Much
about
love,
later.
everybody. Have sweet
Yeah.
dreams. Don't drink and drive. You might spill it.
Yeah. Remember to tip your waiters
Party.
and whatnot. If you haven't hit that like button, do that, please, and come back and check us out on Sunday for the game night and Kim show on Sunday Fun Day. So everybody have a good weekend. Be safe.
As
Peace
well.
out.
Peace.